Good evening, one and all. It's Friday, it's the end of the week. Mirror has already got to work, but let's do the same as well, shall we? Today, we're jumping into EVE Online. Welcome on in, one and all. First of all, Mirror, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I'm never going to act like I'm even remotely used to this because it continues to astound me how much you do this. But thank you again for the 5 gifted subs there. Go out to Kronos, to Patrico, I think that is. I can't tell if that is an I or not because of the font. To Kodoma, to the Raven910, and to Travis X2C. Mirror, thank you very, very much on that again. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, maybe seconding Tommy Tot's vibe there as well. Like, goddamn, Mirror, goddamn. But cheers, thank you. Right then, everyone else, welcome on in. We are currently docked up in a station. You might notice that there appears to be a little bit of a blurriness on screen. That is not a smudge on your phone or on your PC. It is not a mistake. There is indeed a blur. EVE Online is one of those games, for those of you who don't know, where unfortunately, you do need to blur out certain details. You do need to blur out certain details. So, what we have up here, if we, there we are, get the cursor on, we go, zip, into that area up on the top left, right up over there. Kinda need to know information, and y'all don't need to know. That's the long and short of it. Now, my exact location right now doesn't really matter. In fact, I have my exact location broadcast right now by the details over here. Is it personal data? It's not personal data, it's location data. It is data as regards to where I am in the game. And right now, the information on the right hand side of my screen actually gives away my location for anyone who cares to try and find out. It's easy to find out where I am right now. I'm not actively hiding. But throughout the rest of the stream, there's going to be times where I would rather I don't constantly give a live feed of my exact location. So yes, it's a teeny tiny bit of stream snipe prevention. It's not great, but it's a teeny tiny bit. It's just a bit. So hopefully we don't get stream sniped in 5 minutes. That's the plan. Now, I don't expect that plan to work. I do expect to die. But maybe, just maybe, we'll be lucky and I won't die so quickly. Maybe. Anyway, that aside, what we are looking at here is an Explorer ship. You can tell by the fact that it has Explorer written on it in the middle here. It kind of gives it away a little bit, doesn't it? But this Explorer ship is more than just an Explorer ship. It is a beautiful Explorer ship. Look how shiny it is. This game has gotten shinier and shinier over the years, and I do like shiny, shiny space stuff. Oh, absolutely. No worries, Mirror. I think we'll let you off on that. Now, this Explorer ship has seen a little bit of action recently because I tested it out, made sure, you know, I still had my muscle memory as to how to play this game. Good news, I do. In fact, I have my muscle memory so keyed in that you see these 2 marks here on the ship. Those 2 little, what look like wings or eagle icons. Well, they are in fact eagle icons. I believe they're a representation of Galente Federation. I might be incorrect on that, but I think that's what they're supposed to represent. What they really are, is that these 2 marks are kill marks. I loaded this up just the other day to make sure I have a muscle memory on scanning, and in the process managed to find a couple people who were not paying enough attention and therefore perished. Yep. They were in the middle of lawless space, wormhole space no less, and were not paying attention when my ship came along, scanned down their exact location, put some drones up their arse, and blew them up. You want to know, they were just explorers? Worse, they were miners. There were 2 ships, AFK, huffing gas in space with no escort, no control, not even paying attention. In fact, they were so unthreatened by me that they could have left at any point. Instead, they were mining. They were mining gas, AFK. Anyone who knows anything about EVE Online will tell you that is illegal. It's not against the law, but it's illegal. Because you get swiftly punished for doing so. And punished they were. I have tested out my skills. They are still as mediocre as ever. And there are 2 less ships in the game as a result. Also 2 less capsules. One of them might have had 200 million-isk worth of implants. Oops, shouldn't have gone AFK. Should not have gone AFK. For comparison, this entire ship and all of its fittings costs about 6 million. So 200 million was kind of a stupid thing to find and blow up. But there you go. There's a reason they say this game is unfair. It's because it will absolutely kick you in the nuts if you let it. Yeah. They were saying this does not sound like the kind of game I'd ever do AFK in. Yeah, you have to know what you're doing to AFK, and those two definitely did not. There is a possibility that when I say those two, they were the same person on 2 accounts. That's also allowed. You can have an infinite number of accounts logged in at once if you pay for all their subscriptions. That's a thing. I have just here 1 account, and I am not currently paying a subscription. We are running this as an alpha. This alpha means that you do not have access to any high-level skills. Even if you previously trained them, they get locked out. Therefore, you don't have access to some of the shinier things out there. There are certain restrictions on just general gameplay, but you can still engage with a large selection of the game. I feel like the music is swelling louder than I intended. I'm talking over it a bit, so I'm going to turn that down. Just a bit. But yeah. So, considering that I do definitely still have what it takes to fly a ship in EVE Online, we're in the smallest of ships we can get hold of that isn't a rookie ship or shuttle. We're in a frigate, and this one is an exploration frigate. It's to go out to boldly venture where men and women have most certainly gone before, but all things keep spawning, so it keeps it interesting. Hello, Cosmo. And let's do that, exactly that. I could go into showing off the fitting, but quite frankly, if you know how exploration works, you know the fitting, and if you don't, then the fitting means nothing. When you zoom out, your ship looks like a tiny peanut in space. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, little diddy ship. Little diddy ship on this pad here. Zoom in, it looks a little bit nicer, but zoom out, yeah, you get the impression that bigger things can happen. And I say this is a frigate. I have in here much larger ships. I mean, this one's only a battleship, I say only. It's the largest thing I'll get around here. There are bigger ships in my inventory, but this one is not suitable for the job at hand. It's a nice one, don't get me wrong, and a lovely little skin on it as well. Also a lot of dirt. Hold on, let me fix the dirt. Let me fix the dirt. Clean ship. There we are. You can tell it's been a while. My ship's literally gathered rust. That's no good. But now it looks nicer. How huge is the space station? All these ships look like toys. Oh, stations are big. Some kind of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, super space storage, whatnot. Ships can rust? Yeah. Visually, yeah. I'm going to say thanks for really inspiring me to go back and collect more of the Tenet weapons when I got myself Tenet Galaxian Tetra because you're streaming last Wednesday. Hey, nice! The Galaxian does seem pretty nice. Very easy-going weapon to use, yeah. Anyway, wrong button. We don't want to be using the Armageddon. That's not why we're here. I also didn't want to open the fitting again. I want to go to in my inventory. Grab the IMI 2KM. That's 2 kill marks. I'm exceptionally creative at naming ships. For example, this ship here is called IMI because it's an Imicus. I'm creative. Alright then. Is the Galaxian the only new Tenet weapon they added? Yeah, so it's the Tenet Galaxian and Kuva Solbeck. One of each. But that's Warframe. Alright. Oh, we pop. Scale this game, you feel tiny? Oh man. We haven't left the station yet. And now we have. I'm Undock at the same time as someone who is in a Proteus. There is someone out here in a Praxis. Proteus is a rather shiny ship. It's a Tech 3 cruiser. They had some work done. I mean, it's far from shiniest. Very far, but they're still shiny. Off he pops. Off to go do what no one knows except for him. He is heading to Meaves. He's probably mission running, to be honest. Yeah. So, let me walk you through what we're actually seeing on screen here for those of you who don't know. On the left-hand side, we've got filtered stuff, as in blurred out stuff. You're not supposed to be able to see that. That is intentional. That is for experience security, basically. Below that, we've got my directional scanner. I can use that to basically get an instant ping as to anything of significance all the way out to 14 astronomical units. For reference, distance from Earth to the Sun IRL is 1 astronomical unit. So that's a pretty big scanner right there. Below that we've got chat. You'll notice there is only one person online in this corporation. That is me, because it's my own corporation. I didn't exactly recruit others. So it's just me. We have the local channel as well. Not going to open that up because it's going to be full of scams, because this is a trade hub. Trade hubs are full of scams. Oh hey, Harbinger. I like that ship. A Harbinger is a nice ship. Big old laser boat. And he's gone. On the right hand side here we have a list of nearby things. I've got different tabs to sort it in different ways, however I wish to. I like to just leave it on NPC targets. That's targets plus NPC targets. These aren't all NPCs here. Well, in fact, all the white ones you can see are players. Every single one of them. This is one of the busier areas in the game. Not the busiest, far from it, but one of the busier ones, which is why there's a constant flow of ships here. And it's a good trade hub. It's a good trade hub in Galente space. And we've got my drones down here. The warriors are not in a group. Let's move them to a new group. Warrior. There we are. And at the bottom, just next to me, is where we can see the bits I can interact with. So I've got my various modules allow me to do various bits and pieces. So yeah, now you have an idea as to the basics as the UI. This is why some people refer to it as spreadsheet in space, because the overview looks a bit like a spreadsheet. That's got so little to do with spreadsheets, honestly. So little to do with the spreadsheets. It is more of a just heads up information for the local area, rather than having to zoom out and try and figure out what's going on. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. You can just know. You can just know, and that is useful. Someone with an instant undock out of the trade hub, sure as you, and that probably says something rude. Right then, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go to Violade. Don't need to hide the details on that one, that's fine. I will start hiding information when it becomes relevant, but right now it is not. Hello there, 17MAY, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Ships in space? That it is. Ships in space. These are all NPCs, so I don't need to worry about those, and all of these NPCs are just basically local police. Nothing to worry about. I'm on the very good terms with local police, certainly in this area. Alright then, and from here, now I'm going to do this.
Warp drive active.
That should be blurred. Yep, that's blurred. Excellent. You can't actually see what I'm targeting when I'm travelling. And that is the way it's supposed to be. Confidential information? Yup, a little bit of infosec. Only a little bit, and I'm probably still going to die. But it just increases the chance of me surviving for a minute. Right then, now we are here. I don't think I have the settings up correctly to do this, but let's do it anyway. I've got my inventory open, and let's use this one. Needs to be in a fleet. I forgot about that bit. Form fleet. There we are. Now I'm in a fleet with myself. Wonderful. It's just me, me, and me. Please wait for session change. Session change has happened. Activate. I said safety. So many protections to make sure you don't do this as a new player without realizing what will happen. I know what's going to happen, but need to activate all the bits and pieces now. We venture into a random part of... Oh, gods. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay, scanner's opened up with 3 ships on scan. I'm just going to check where I've landed. Okay, not happy about that. Really not particularly happy about that, actually. That's bad. Okay, time to research exactly where I've landed. Get a location. I am... Oh boy, okay. I am a little bit out in the sticks here. Crikey. I'm not going to show you guys the details on this because that would get me killed. Instead, I just want to know... Don't go that way. Got it. I could go this way. That's worth it. So let's go... Okay. Let's do this. So, I'm just going to set a destination. For that, I want to make sure I absolutely do not give this one away. That is crucial information. That one there. So, searching for that, this. I think I'm spelling this correctly. I have spelled it correctly. Excellent. Alright, so yeah, we are in lawless territory. We are in what is known as null security space. We are out in the absolute boonies. And now I need to figure out how to go where I need to go safely. Yeah. So let's I swear there used to be a... If I turned off the... There we go. Enter overlay. Cool. Alright then, how far down there? It is within scan range. There is nothing on scan at the moment that is of concern. It might be on the way out, but there's nothing in here of concern. Please align down. And, let's go.
Warp drive active.
So, because I saw some people in this system, I don't particularly want to hang around here. I want to move out to where there isn't someone, and then I can kind of find my feet, as it were. And get cracking.
Hello there, 07.
Hello there, Merideck. Welcome on in once again. They're up onto 8 months we resub. Cheers for that. Huh. Welcome on in. Eve's game you've seen in passing, how hard does it to pick up? Imagine Warframe without a wiki. Does that give you a good idea? It should. Warframe without a wiki. Now there's another 6 people in this one, so I'm going to move on. No. Eve is very much a game you can pick up, but if you don't have someone to guide you through it, you are going to struggle. You're going to run into problems that you didn't even know were problems you could encounter. Like, the kind of problems you can encounter in this game are cruel at times, and my god, will they rake you over the coals with it as well. Because this game has no rules against, for example, just straight up murdering someone in almost any system in the game. You come across someone you feel like murdering them? Okay, cool. You have to deal with the consequences of trying, but if you can and you succeed, yeah, well done, you did it. If you decide to try and scam someone, only for in-game stuff, then yeah, go for it. But also, if you want to build a community on mutual trust, go for it. If you want to establish a cartel around the entire galaxy to control a single resource and become filthy rich, like oil baron rich, you can. Oh, hello there. That is a shuttle. That is absolutely zero threat to us. And is the only thing nearby. There is one signature in this system, but quite frankly, I'm not sure if that's the greatest ideas, but let's try anyway. Let's go. Let's pop somewhere. Basically, Anarchy. Kind of Tommy Tom. So, there are rules in the game of various sorts, most of which is keep things in-game and don't be a toxic asshole about it all. Play the game, don't attack the person. Get it? But, there are 4 types of space. 5 types of space. 5 types of space to think about. There is where we are right now. This is called null security space. It may or may not be owned by players. I have not checked if this one is owned by players or not, where I am right now, but basically that is just total anarchy. There are no holds barred there. That is the full power of the armada can be brought to bear. You then have what do you call it? A low security space that is owned by NPC factions, the Empire factions. There are no police there, but there are some minimal security around stargates and stations, which make it where fighting with each other there has a higher burden. Also, the law will observe your actions. If you break the law, then the police will mark it down on your record. Maybe allow others to have a go at you for breaking the law. In high security space, there are police. If you break the law in a small way, the police will no longer look over you. You become an outlaw until your timer passes. And during that time, people can freely attack you. However, if you break the law in a big way, the police don't like that, and they will jump on you and murder you. You have about 15 seconds to live. There is nothing you can do. You will die. Period. Good news, we can respawn. Bad news, the ship you're in doesn't respawn. If it dies, it dies. The other two remaining types of space are Wormhole space. It's like nullsec, except there's no stargates. And Podvan, it's like nullsec, except a weird race called the Triglavians, that is. They came along and stole a bunch of star systems. Literally stole them. So, that's fun. And they are the reason I am here right... Oh, there's a Providence on scan. Okay. I think a Providence is a hauler. Hold up. Yeah, it's a freighter. Okay. Just casually a freighter going around, as you do. But yeah, I have gone from... We started the stream in the centre of high security space, where the laws are highly enforced, to now I've blipped into the middle of nowhere. And in the middle of nowhere, it turns out there is a frigate doing God knows what, and someone hauling some freighted materials. As you do. I should probably make a blink. And I'm going to do exactly that.
Warp drive active.
Let's drop this here. So I've dropped a bookmark in space as I'm warping between two locations. It means I can go back to that bookmark anytime, and then for someone else to end up at that bookmark, they would need to scan me down. So until they scan me down, I will be safe. Hold up, what the?
Active.
Huh, I have a bookmark in this solar system, an ancient one from the past. I didn't realise I'd ever been to this star system before, but apparently I have, and I scanned down a nebula that existed at that point in time. A small gas cloud. It's barely a nebula. Small gas cloud to harvest, but that has long since died. How ancient? Good question. Good question. Let me see. Personal locations. 2015! 30th of July 2015. I made that bookmark. Oh boy. That's yeah, that's ancient. That is pretty ancient, isn't it? Almost a decade ago? Damn right. Just under 9 years, that one. Woohoo! The game's changed a bit since then. Game has changed a bit. Right then, get to scanning. So I've got some probes out. Let me turn off my D-scan. Which button is it for that one? Shit. There it is. Anyway, I don't need the D-scan visual overlay at the moment because I'm not hunting someone. I am just getting an idea as to what is out here. Let's scan. So scanning is triangulating down. Guessing the blur panels, we see a precaution to avoid stream sniping. That is correct. It's not going to do a lot, but it's going to do more than nothing. That's all it's there. You need to slowly zero in to make the signal stronger, and therefore the deviation becomes reduced. No sound? What do you mean no sound? My sound is broadcasting. There we are, wormhole identified. Let's bring in the drones. We'll warp to that at the same time.
Warp drive.
Drone recall button can. Ah shit, all the time's black. There we are. I remember. Sound muted for 10 seconds on your end too? Was it muted, or did it just feel like it was... Oh, wait. Son of a bitch! My shrink probe button is connected to the mute stream button. Are you kidding me? Ah! Alright. That's pain. You're shitting me. Is this a... Oh, it's a nullsec. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I recognise a nebula, but no, that's all ring, isn't it? Alright. Save location. MBV. Nully. Expire in 2 days. We don't need to stick around afterwards. Right. Let's go back to the safe and fix that.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Right. What's the mute button on my settings? I will delete this, and I don't think I need it to be that button on my mouse ever, so I'm just going to delete it entirely. Hotkey. So many hotkeys. Microphone, mute and unmute, remove, apply, okay, verify. There we are. Okay. Well, that was stupid. That was stupid. Right, we've got a wormhole, but it's going to just another part of null security space. I don't have any particular preference to go here or another one. Doesn't matter. Folks, I remember when you said you booted up the game a few years ago to make sure you knew what we were doing? Yeah. I didn't anticipate the probe radius change hotkey also being the mute stream hotkey. That's just, yeah.
Love the new Warframe UI.
Yeah, this is Railjack. We have so many different Railjacks on this stream. This is another one. This is a Railjack where the rules don't exist anymore. Great man, thank you very much for the 13-month resub there. Cheers, my dude. Hmm. Cheers indeed. Alright, so that wormhole, nothing of interest. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the next location.
Warp drive active.
It's a far warp. I shouldn't be doing that. That's a far-ass warp. I need to get something a little bit closer so I can check that it's actually safe to do this.
Warp drive active.
Because if I just warp straight over there without getting a scan on the gate, there is a chance that one of the 4 people in this star system might be ready to murder me. Which would not be good. So what I want to do is check on them there. If there is something scary there, then I'll instead take a different route. Always have a backup plan. But the good news is, I am seeing absolutely nothing on scan. What is that? Oh, that's just a moon over there. Huh. That's the moon marker. And behind it is the planet. A small-ass moon. Or maybe it's very far. Anyway. Noom indeed. We've landed at an asteroid belt, but we don't care about the asteroid belt. Even if it does have a whole bunch of pyroxeas. We don't even have a mining laser equipped. We'll just swoop away from that. Land at the Stargate here, where there are a bunch of probes. Well, they ain't my probes. They've just been deployed. And there is a cheetah. We'll have fun with that. Actually, wait, shit. Oh. Okay. So the reason I'm upset is that person arriving there with scan probes means they've just come this way scanning. Let me check my map. So I am in that system. I was there. Okay. There are a few different turns that could happen here, so I'm going to go 2 jumps and then start scanning. There's a possibility he's not come from the direction I'm going.
Drive active.
It's not about to die. It's oh, someone else just cleaned out this area? Because yeah, if I see an explorer ship go past me in the opposite direction, there's a good chance they've just cleaned out everything of value that way. God damn. Like, things will respawn, but not quick enough that it's worth me crossing over them. Now, I do have to be careful. This jump is okay. Next jump is probably okay. Jump after that is a risk. So I do need to be careful about that. That's the warnings I'm getting on my map. Okay, we got 2 SIGs here. Yeah, let's scan these SIGs. Give myself an idea. I do have some locations, apparently. Yup. Go to a potential safe spot. let's head over to a safe that I scanned down, probably also in 2015. I'm curious. I have to know. Personal locations, 2015, yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, I'll take it. Safe spot I don't have to actively create, it's already there waiting for me. I'll take it. Probe window open, launch probes, and this is actually a pretty sparse setup. Alright, begin scan. Let me know if I screw up the audio in any other ways. Back to that. Okay, 2.9% signal strength on this one. That's fine, it's an exponential increase as we zoom in. That's brilliant. We can see the only thing on scan at the moment are my scanner probes. And I like having the scan window show my probes as well, because then I know for a fact that I'm actively seeing the correct scan. There is one other person in system with me, and I don't need to worry about them. I mean, I might need to, but I don't think I do. And continue taking this scan down. So this is the top level part of exploration. You go out places, you throw out your probes, you scan what there is to find, and if you narrow it down correctly, you can get interesting things. Hello, Umbrella. Welcome on in. Now, when I first started playing the game, scanning was harder. A lot harder. You see how I just move all the probes over and then shrink them into position, move and shrink and move and shrink? Didn't used to be able to do that. When I started playing the game over a decade ago, you'd start off with access to 4 probes. You needed to level up to get access to your 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th probe. So that made it where your scan strength was worse. And you had to manually position them. One by one by one. Whereas right now, I'm positioning all 8 at once. And I'm failing to scan this. Oh, please don't tell me this is too strong for my alpha account. I didn't want to have to subscribe to scan these things down. Don't tell me I found a really high level. I found a really high level one. Okay. So now I'm going to have to use some more advanced techniques to see if I can pull this off. Shit. Am I asleep any better today? Absolutely yes. Okay, this probably is not going to work. I was really hoping this would happen. Oh, 90.6%! Come on! Come on! Let's pull that in as tight as I can without just making a circle. Come on! We can nail 100%. This is something that new players wouldn't know how to do. I can do it. Come on. 94! Come on! I don't think I brought a booster only type. Wait. I do have a booster available, maybe. Unclaimed items. Do any of these unclaimed items give me a boost to scanning? Agility, capacitor, turret damage, relic analyzer, capacitor, maybe agility again, mining range booster? Why would I even need that? Astro pinpointing. Scan probe deviation. That's not what I was looking for. Scan probe strength, but that could do it. Also, what's that? Increase the efficiency of relic modules. No, I don't need that. I don't think I have anything for it. No. We have a hint for the next video. Not this time, Ray. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna pull this thing all the way in. This might not work. It's all I've got. It's all I've got. I've practically made a circle at this point. 94.1. Shit. So what we have here is a valuable site. There is loot here waiting to be picked up. It's quite possible that this other person that went past me saw it, tried to get it, failed. And now here I am doing the same. Ah! And what hurts me more is that I could potentially fix this in the stupidest of ways. Yeah. If I upgrade to Omega account, i.e. if I purchase a subscription, I will unlock the last level of the skill on this ship, and that will give me enough scan strength. Ah! If only I brought a module with me that would improve my scan strength. I didn't think it would be necessary. I genuinely did not think this was going to happen. I didn't think there would just be a site this early on that I'd just... For fuck's sake. Alright. Let's go back while I was getting crying. I'm at 94.1% strength on scanning this thing down. I physically cannot get a more accurate scan on it with my current equipment. And I need 100% to be able to warp to it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Alright. Sod it. I don't know if it's gonna bring up personal details or not, so I'm gonna switch to an intermission screen. Sod it. Add time. 1 month. Payment method. Card. Is that the right card? Oh shit, it is. Okay. Didn't realise the details would be there. It's still up to date. Unable to process your payment. Maybe this ain't the right card. You know what? Maybe it ain't. Let's... God's sakes. Is there a way to earn premium currency in this game like in Warframe? Oh yeah, absolutely. However, I prefer to just drop a little bit of cash. But yeah, you absolutely... In fact, there are people who are so well set up in the game, they earn enough premium currency to run dozens of accounts simultaneously. So, yeah. But I'm not about to go through that amount of effort, because I have, you know, a day job. It's the first time I've ever actually bought something on stream, but there we go. Be very careful I don't hold up the card to the camera. That would be bad. Kikoki is those numbers, oopsies. That one, that one, that one, that one. Apparently I typed it wrong. Okay, brilliant. It's not accepting my card. This is why I have another one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. This one, there it is. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way, and I will have my way. Thank you very much. Keep an eye on the game at the same time so I don't get sniped whilst paying. Because that would suck. How many cards do I have? Cards. Could this be a scam? Warns my bank all of a sudden. Ah, here we go. Here we fucking go. Please authorize on your banking app to make sure this is legitimate. Oh my god. All I want to do is scan down the site. I'm probably going to die whilst trying to make this work. Approve. Thank you, thank you. This should start a cascade of things actually happening. Do you hear that lovely sound? Do you hear that lovely sound, chat? Ta-da! Now please tell me there is no one scanning me down at the moment. Oh god, there's a new ship on scan. There is a new ship on scan. Right then. With no changes whatsoever to my probe layout, did this unlock it? With no changes whatsoever, do I now have the ability to scan this down? Yup.
Warp drive active.
Ah, it's so stupid. That is so stupid. But it worked. And my cat has decided now it's time to start noisily licking herself. I hope that doesn't come through on the sound. Right then, let's start hacking. Quite literally pay to win. Honestly, I wouldn't describe it that way. It's subscribing to access the higher levels. Would you describe, for example, RuneScape pay to win because you can't mine higher level ores without being a member? Would you describe Warframe as pay to win because you need to get hold of additional Warframe slots to have a larger arsenal? Think you would? Well, fair enough then. Pay to play rather than pay to win. Plus, I could have gone and got a different module which would allow me to access this. I still need to actually do this and not die in the process. Right, now we're on the hack. Oh, okay, that was an easy hack. Doesn't count. But we'll take the loot. That loot is crap. Never mind. On to the next one. So this is the most dangerous part of this entire experience. This is the most dangerous bit. Because we are in a scannable location and we are distracted. So I need to very quickly navigate these computer terminals. Basically playing Space Minesweeper, there it is, to find the core and open it. To grab all the shiny shinies. Oh, there we are, we've got some shinies. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Those are mine, thank you very much. Now these aren't player owned, this is NPC spawned. If it was player owned, someone would probably be here to screw me over. I am keeping an eye on my scanner, like repeatedly hitting it, to hopefully check if there's anything nearby. Stop ship. Scan active, or hack active even. I've done this enough times that I just have a good feeling for, oops, how to navigate it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get rid of that restoration node right now, thank you very much. Nothing over this way, nothing over that way. Why do I feel like it's in there? It's in there, isn't it? God damn it. Oh, that's bad. Well, that's tanked my run. This might have saved it. It's still too strong. Oh, you. Fuck. Nope, I can't crack this one. I can't crack this one. Gonna have to retry. If I had the stronger thing, I could have cracked it, but I don't have the stronger thing. Not using that ship at the moment. Up until seconds ago, I wasn't able to. We get 2 attempts. On the second attempt, it's gone. It dies. I can't get access to that. Ooh, bollocks. That's not good. Okay, pick a route. Okay, I've got 25 damage. It's got 90 hit points on it, so I'd have to take 4 times. I'll take 60 damage. But I think this is the way I want to go. Take the hit. Okay, let's hope that is... Oh, fuck, 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 fuck! Well, this is bad. Yeah, this is bad. I am stuck. I'm not going to crack this one. It was a 50-50 on that, giving me something helpful. It did not. Three, 1, 2, 3. I feel like something is there that I need. 1, 2, 3. It points there. If that's a... That was unhelpful. That gave me no info. And has now probably made that even harder to open. 2, 1. There's something there. 1, 1. Okay, we got a secondary vector. Let's use that to help crack this. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I've lost this one. There he goes. Ah! So yeah, you talk about pay to win. Clearly didn't just win it. I do need to have the better equipment to actually even try. No idea what's going on. Advanced Minesweeper. Advanced Minesweeper. I'd go into more detail to explain. Unfortunately, 1, it's complicated, and 2, I'm in hostile space. I kind of need to be quick about this. I took a lot of time there, but I really shouldn't. Oh god, wow, this one looks even nastier. Wait, where's my things? Thank you, thank you. Oh! Mainframe! Yes! Give me that good stuff. Okay, not great, not terrible. I'll take those. These are... they're worth it. I'll take those as well. You're too stupid even for non-advanced Minesweeper? Oh, come on, it's not that hard. Hell, they put Minesweeper into RuneScape and called it a farming minigame. If they could do that, it's not that hard. Lucky, lucky. Smacky, smacky. Ooh, secondary vector. Okay, I'll be honest, this system is looking pretty busy. Busier than I'd like, but no one's trying to murder me. So, we enter into these grids, and we need to find the mainframe, the bit where the loot is hidden. As we travel through, we can only travel to adjacent nodes, and as I open them, things like that will pop up to defend them. I can just punch my way through this. Let's go punch it down. So this one I need to kill quickly, because it's a restoration node. It will heal other defensive nodes, like this one. This one is a high damage node, so I'm going to use my power-up that I found to break it down through a secondary vector, protecting my virus. There we go. And this is what I'm looking for. If we have enough damage and health to crack through the system core, we open the mainframe, grab the data, yoink. Those things are mine, these are just a pile of trash. Consider them vendor trash, you don't need them. Oh, need to unlock some of these things. So I'm making my way through all of the these data banks hidden here in space, trying to get as much loot as I can out of them. Secondary vector, thank you very much. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I need to crack through that. Ugh, that's painful. That's double painful. And it turns out I didn't need to crack through that. Shit. Okay, I might actually just have lost this one. I need to gamble on what that is. It's a repair node. Gamble that. Oh, thank you. Okay, I needed that. Okay, that's taken one of the suppressors offline. Let's see. If I hit this 6 times, I destroy it, which means it'll hit me 5 times for 75 damage. Shit me. I would like to gamble on that not being necessary. Secondary vector. 2 secondary vector. Oh, you know what? I might as well just activate a secondary vector on it. That was worth it. The system core is here. System hack successful. Yoink. Not a lot of value on this one, but it's still stuff. Now, if I recall correctly, data sites are... historically, they were less valuable than... Sorry, historically less valuable than relic sites, but I still like hacking them because it's fun. So this is the last of the bits and pieces I can find in here. Got myself a... what's this called? A kernel rod. It halves the integrity of a defensive node, making it easier for me to kill like that. There we go, that one repairs me. Ow, fuck balls. That was really unfortunate. I think the system node is down here. Fuck, I'm not going to try doing that one. Let's just restart. 1 failure, whatever. 2nd try. That just went bad. Wasn't even worth trying any further. Okay, fuck you. No, actually I'm going to kill that. Hey, there we go. System core. And we get air chip. Cool, right, let's have a look at what I just looted there. So, we got all of these things. Got this, this, and this. Total value, 8 million ISK. That is nice. That is nice. Considering my consumables to do this run are about 6 million, we're already into profit. Already into profit. I consider that an absolute win. Let's aim our ship up there, so if we need to escape quick, we can.
1.
Hey Andrew, welcome on in, and thank you very much for resubscribing there at 22 months. The bot's not responding to that anymore, by the way. That was just a one-off thing. Get it? A one-off. Anyway, cheers. Cheers. Despite being a profit, was it still worth it? It's fun, so yes. It's fun. 8 million, let the hunt begin. Sod off. Right, let's scan down the other site that is in this system now. Let's check. You're not talking to me. That's fine. Cool. Let's scan that location there, see what we find. Let's see what we find. Probably going to be nothing, but now we have a better ability to scan down nothings. Literally, all of my skills are just going to be stronger because of upgrading and therefore unlocking the premium skills I previously trained on this account. Alpha accounts can naturally train up to 5 million skill points. My character is 99 million. Yeah. What do we find? Pretty shapes. So what we found are... Oh, that's a wormhole. I don't want to go to the wormhole. So let me explain. What we found here are used in inventions. So data cores, like these are used by industrialists to research blueprints to try and find ways to augment them into their Tech 2 variety, an upgraded item. And then these disks that we found, these are decryptors, they can enhance that research process to give altered results, maybe even better results. Hopefully, you know, better results. So on this one, for example, it massively decreases the chances of a successful invention, but if you are successful, the result will have more runs, so you can build from that blueprint for longer before it disintegrates. The material efficiency is worse, so it'll cost more to build from, but it'll build quicker. So something like this, you'd probably use it on something where you've got a reasonably high chance of success, but what it gives you, it only gives you 1 runoff, so this can make that 10 runs instead. Which is a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, you reduce your chances of success, but getting 10 times the output, that can be worth it. Whereas this one over here doesn't affect the chance of success, gives you a couple extra runs, gives you a cheaper blueprint, and gives you a much faster to build blueprint. Which, hey, that's just an absolute win. Literally everything there is either positive or neutral. So if you have one of those lying around, you just make your research better. So that's what those kinds of things are worth. Seems like an interesting system. It is pretty nice. And that's for more advanced production. Basic production doesn't require any of that process. But this is for getting the more fancy items in the world. Anyway, for now, we are done with this system as far as I am concerned. We have recalled our probes. I'm not going to finish scanning that wormhole. I don't care for it. Let's peace out. Leave this solar system. Head over to the next one. I'm doing a blind warp, which means I might die. I've just realised how far a warp I'm doing. In a system I've sat in for a while. That doesn't look good. It's not the worst, but it doesn't look good. Please don't be on the gate. 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 Why are they on the gate?
Warp drive active.
Alright, fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no. 07. No, O slash. Give him a wave. Fuck that. Absolutely. Nope. 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 Hey, you know what? There's a wormhole in this system. Let's see where that goes. I'm kind of curious now. Yep. Maybe the wormhole is a good idea. Okay. Alrighty. It wasn't the best gate camp I've ever seen, but my god, that would have torn me to pieces if I didn't instantly turn around and one of them decided to pop through the gate. They probably thought I wasn't paying attention, considering I blind warped, and that I would just jump through to the other side, at which point I would be too far away from the gate to jump back again. Don't give me that bullshit. Scan it! Where is it? It's within my sensor range, so if anyone goes there, I will know. Let's angle at it, if needs be. Cool. Apparently I've just completed a daily. Hurrah! That's not important right now. What is important is get me the fuck out of here.
Drive active.
There are people actively hunting me. I mean, they might have left. Let's see. Techie, blue dot. Nope, blue dot's still in system. Nope. Noopy, 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 nope. Not dealing with that. Thank you very much. Where does this go? Oh my god, that looks grim. Seems to lead to... Oh, sure. Great. Cool. That's hostile. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. It's not where I want to be, but where I was even worse. Gotta do it. Okay, so now we're in exactly the wrong place. Label our exit. Get ourselves a location. Set a bookmark along the way. Okay, yeah. Things have gone a lot worse, chat. That was not what I wanted to have happen. So we're going to try and take a backdoor out of here. I have an alternative backdoor if it really comes to it. I didn't want to use it this early into the stream. But for now, we're going to have to do this. I do have a stream backup plan if I do get killed. There's that as well. Okay. Let's head to the safety.
Warp drive active.
Should have deployed my probes before doing that. I'll just wait a few more seconds. Emergency fuck out of here? Yeah. I literally have an emergency GTFO button. But it only works if you use it before things go bad. Right now they're at medium. If things hit bad, I can't use the escape button. And I have to rely on my other escape buttons, of which there are very, very few at this point. Full speed forwards, make it harder for me to be scanned. Okay. Initiate. System scan. Let's find out where the fuck I am. I should probably actually just pre-scan that one. Actually, I know which one it's going to be now. It's going to be you, isn't it? Oop, get rid of that one. Alright. So what I just got rid of there was the sensor marker, which is for the wormhole I came through. I don't need to scan that again. I know exactly where it is. It's about the journey, not the destination. We're on a space road trip. Yep. Okay, I found another wormhole. That might be good news. Let's see what kind of wormhole it is. So I've ended up in the middle of J-space. I am in a system which can only be described as utterly lawless. I don't know if anyone lives here. Look at the markers. I'm going to say someone does, which is not great. Let's get to this at 100. See what we found. Whilst that happens, let's scan the next thing, in case what I find isn't all that good. I would look up some stats on this system, but it's honestly just not worth the effort. I just want to leave here to somewhere nicer. I mean, all this time I'm acting like I need to panic, but the people who chased me into here, effectively, probably have just gone. Leads into dangerous space. Ah, great, that's not helpful. Whatever. Does not help me. Ignore that result. Let's focus on this one. Oop, not that far. I'm not in that ship. Let's get me back to my save.
Warp drive active.
Ah. So yeah, the people who unintentionally chased me into here probably have just moved on. I mean, why sit around for someone who's clearly vanished? For all they know, I use my GTFO button. As far as they're concerned, that has already happened. So yeah, I could go back. I'd really rather not, because some people are tenacious. I've been that tenacious. I have stalked someone for an hour before now, before successfully killing them. Sometimes people ain't got anything better to do. Another data site in this location. Those data sites are going to be literally death incarnate for me. So I'm just not going to engage with that. In-game? Yeah, in the game. We are specifically talking about in the game, of course. The implications that I'd be anything else. You'll keep hearing a pulsing sound. That dull one. At the same time, this window here on the left flashes. That pulse. That's me checking to see if there's anyone nearby who could be a threat to me. Now, there are some ships that don't show up on that, which is a problem. Yeah. Lady was saying, with all due respect, the average player of this game seems like a supremely bored person. I would hard disagree on that. Ooh, another wormhole. There is plenty happening across this space. We are really out in the far reaches of it. Who knows what's out there? The very fact that when I landed at that Stargate, one person went through the Stargate, the other person kind of moved towards me, but nothing else. suggests to me that that was a local chancer. That they didn't actually have a warp disruptor fit. They just happened to run across me and be like, hey, can we try and catch this one? Yeah. Did I not narrow it down? Whoopsies. Silly me. So far it feels like a Minecraft Dark Cave run. Not terrible analogy there, not terrible. Except the creepers are people, and spawn rates are inconsistent. Hurrah, I've completed yet another daily goal. Good to know. Take me in. Thank you. Thought I was DCing for a moment. Recall the probes, there's nothing left to scan. I mentioned there are people who play this as their main game 90% of the time. There are people that play this as their main living experience. They will play it 15 hours a day. Actually, they'd probably play it more than that. Screw sleep. Leads to unknown parts of space. Oh, good. Yes, good. That's good news. That looks like a C3. Let's go. Beam me up, Scotty. We're out of here. I think this is a C3. The bloodstain on it suggests it's a C3. What kind of C3 is this? This is a Wolf Rayet. Cool. Makes it harder for people to scan me down. There is a Marauder on scan. Okay. That is a Tech 2 battleship. He is going to be more scared of me than I am of him. That is for certain. Label my exit out of here. Alright, let's go that one.
Warp drive active.
Drop probes as we do. Freak the fucker out. That Kronos is about to have a coming to God. How hectic and fast this game is. Won't be surprised if gaming took a majority of a person's day. It's so slow and fast at the same time. It's kind of like a battle royale in that regard. Kind of like a battle royale. Everything's peachy right up until it isn't. I probably should not be sat where I am right now. Kind of a slightly dumb move.
Warp drive active.
Kronos is still on scan. Gonna get ready to pop down a safe spot bookmark. Wormhole has been detected. I don't particularly want another wormhole right now, but we'll take a wormhole. Bounce back to our safe, which makes it harder for someone to find me. They were saying, on the one hand this feels like a podcast game, and on the other hand it feels like the moment you aren't paying attention you die. Pretty much, yes. I've put myself into a vulnerable position. You can absolutely play this as a very podcasty game. It's just, if you are in a podcasty area, expect the income to be worse because more people are doing that. Because it's a safer area. I am actively engaging in unfriendly activities. Where shit can go sideways quick. But you'll notice as well that I am still able to interact with you guys. In fact, I'm waving a hand around. I'm that engaged with it. Alright. Up to 100 on that one. Let's get some info on it. What other signatures did we get a ping on? Alright, that ain't great. Ping this one. Just scan it from there. Yeah. If you're not keeping your eyes on the road trip can go bad. Very accurate. Oh! Hi, Sec! Fuck yeah. Save location. Hi. We have a full exit, guys. We can just leave. That's great.
Active.
I don't know where in space it's going to be on the other side. But yeah, torch has been spotted. There is light at the end of the cave. I have no idea as to what colour light, but it is light. Let's go with that analogy. Hello, Netanaris. How you doing? That Kronos is still not moved. That is a ballsy Kronos. There is someone actively in this system with him. Ah, he might be at a tethered. Fuck it, break the obsec. What we got around here? Where could the fucker be at? I kind of want to scan that relic site as well, but I'm going to try and find this guy. Fuck it. Okay, so he's back this way somewhere. 90 degrees. 60. 60 over this way. 60 over that way. 60 up. 60 down. Aha! Somewhere over this way. Right, let's grab the window. Let's do this correctly. Focus on me. 60 degrees like so. 30 degrees. 30 degrees, no scan. Come on, I used to be good at this. Aha! Nailing it down. Looks like he could be at a safe spot. Interesting. Do we have a distance on him? 10 AU, 5 AU, 1 AU? I thought that'd be crazy. 3. Oops. 2 AU. So he's between 1 and 2 AU in that direction. Do you see how I've already just narrowed him down? I'm not even scanning him. So let's try and get a 5 degree on this. Come on, buddy, where you at? Let's do it in 15 bursts. Rex, but I just lost the Kronos. Hold up. He's moving. What am I seeing then? Mobile tractor unit. Yes. He's left it. Alright. Excellent. Let's do this. Narrow that down. 15 degrees. Damn right. Mobile tractor unit. Kronos has left it. I'm going to try and take that. Recall the probes. Combat scanners. We are going in this direction. Combat scanners ready. Launch them. We are looking for this location. Yep. Confirm that location. Is that another player? That's another player. That's a player in a very expensive ship who is now left behind an item which scoops up loot. Mobile tractor detected. Get a proper SIG on it. Looks like it is out that end. Oh, it was nearly 1 AU from me. Refine the scan. Because if I can get this before he comes back to it, I can destroy it and steal the loot. Bait? I don't think it is. You do not bait like that. I mean, he might, and in which case, fair enough. I don't think he is. So, 100. Save the location as well. Tractor. Recall the probes to reduce the amount of information might be going around. No NPCs on grid, just loot. Guys, we're fucking got this one. We're gonna move this quick. I'm gonna get 50k and more away from it. Then I'm gonna warp in on it and steal everything inside. Are the game servers super active, or are you just in a high population area? People can pop up all over the place, honestly. I feel like I've been a bit unfortunate. Oh, that scan needs to be bigger. Kronos is on scan, so he's not left. Warped within 10.
Warp drive active.
The Kronos has not left this star system, but he has left this loot behind. I don't know what the plan is here, but if he doesn't come back, this is mine. Lock it up. Drones on it. Fire on the tractor. Let's orbit this at a nice safe 30-kilometer distance. 30 kilometers is probably not safe, but I'm doing it anyway. Actually, I'm going to go further than that. Set a default to 50 kilometers. There we go. Right. So I'm actively destroying the mobile tractor right now. He's not going to get any notification of this until it blows up. So he needs to actually be here to know this is happening. I'm out of the lock range of the tractor, as in I can no longer check its stats, but my drones are shooting it. My drones are actively tearing it to pieces right now. This is stupid. Why has the Kronos done this? He's still sat wherever he is. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know if he lives here. I've barely scouted this place. I'm just having some fun, to be honest. Put the look onto this so that when it pops, we can still keep the camera there. I'm just going to keep on powering this scanner whilst my drones do the work. They are very weak drones. They're not supposed to really threaten anything, but they will get through this eventually. This thing has... yeah, 10,000 shields, 30,000 structure, 10,000 armor. So 50,000 hit points, and I put out probably not a lot of DPS. I think it was like 60. Let's do the math on that. Math while shooting, whilst keeping an eye on scan. 50,000, 60. Ooh, yeah, that's going to take a moment. I hope my math about my DPS was wrong. That's going to take a moment. Let's bring us into a closer orbit so I can check its hit points, see how we're doing on that. Because he might just come back in that time. It's my lock range. That's my lock range. How are we doing on this? 10,000 hit points gone, 40,000 to go. I mean, we're getting there. I'm going to sit at 30k, just so I can keep an eye on how far it is in. We are getting there. If this has improved the arm of it, then it's going to live even longer, but whatever, we'll find out. This is not what I expected to be doing today. I did not expect I'd be shooting the tractor of a Kronos in J-space. That it... How can I put that into any kind of other game variation? I'm robbing the work tools out of a Bentley in Syria. There you go. I'm robbing the work tools of a Bentley in Syria. And I'm using a sharpened stick. This is dumb. I love it, but it's dumb. Hey? Seize the opportunity. Perfect normal Friday? Yeah, absolutely. This is almost the same kind of thing that happened just a couple days ago. Just a couple days ago was... Here. I was using this very same ship, flew into J-Space, so Space Syria, and found someone AFK and blew them up with these same drones and cost them 200 million worth of implants. On top of the 3 other things I destroyed in that moment. Sometimes you just go for it. And by equipping the combat scanners, I was able to scan this down and do it. Which is exactly why I equipped them, because sometimes you find the silly shit. Okay, the armor on the tractor is now destroyed. It's down to its structure. The structure does last 3 times as long on these things. It just has that many more hit points. I'm slowly using the stick to stab it. And all the while, this thing is just continuing to scoop up more loot. And all the while, the Kronos pilot is still there. I don't know where there is, but they are still there. And nothing else is. I noticed more drones out than there should be. There's more tractors? He's not scared of me. He went to the next site. This guy's a moron. I'm stealing everything. I'm stealing everything. Fuck this guy. We're getting paid. So, in answer to your earlier question, Cosmo, how active the game servers? It feels like you keep on running into people. More active than this guy thought. Oh, imagine if I started the day on a full account, I'd have brought something more powerful. Actually, I probably would have brought something less powerful. Now I think about it, I probably would have brought a Chekov Ops. Ken's gone full space pirate? What do you mean, gone? You always feel bad for him? Don't. He should know the risks. These people that leave these kinds of pinatas around, they don't learn if the threat doesn't actually become real. So, you realise the threat for them. The reason things have any value in this game is because they have an expiration date. As in, they get put into the hands of someone who plays it wrong and it blows up. We're just undoing this person's work because they're completing it? Or worse, we're stealing it. I'm going to break this thing open, he's going to lose his tractor, and I'm going to take all the loot from inside it. I just hope that I can kill this before he finishes the other sites and comes back here. I just hope I can kill it quickly enough. Dr. Will say, hey Kenneth, you chose Warframe as a content you make on YouTube. If you didn't choose Warframe, what game would you have chosen to make content on? Or Java content? I chose Warframe because I was playing Warframe and there was enough to cover at the time. Yeah. So I don't really have a good answer for you on that. Is there anything good inside this? Asked Cosmo. Maybe. The only way to find out is to crack it open. I mean, I could equip a cargo scanner, but that would be boring. I want to actually shoot it. Tell you what. Ah, it's not. Not worth it. I was about to suggest maybe I could equip one of the modules I am carrying with me to increase my damage output, but it would take a minute to activate, and then there's the risk of this guy running into me. Because if this guy pops back, if I see him arrive, I need to instantly leave. Like, not just think about leaving, I need to go. Because he will obliterate me. Like, literally obliterate me. And I don't want that. Fun fact. I don't want that. So I'm very carefully watching everything. And if anything goes wrong, I'm out. I go. I don't even know if that is the right... Scan. Shit. That's not what I want. Oh, fight. Too late, too late. We leave, we leave, we leave. We go.
Drive active.
Bye, dude. Don't mind me. I wasn't shooting it. Wasn't doing anything, sir. Fuck. It was bait? No, it wasn't bait. It was chance. Pure chance. He just happened to come back then. It's damaged, so he's going to have to repair it at some point, but he's probably going to be very confused. He's going to grab it and be like, hang on, why the fuck is this so... What? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I'm going to go to the high sec, see where we've ended up. So close! If we're right next to the trade hub, I'm coming right back here and I'm going to smash his shit in. I'm coming back with something evil. Please don't put me in the middle of nowhere. Please don't put me in the middle of nowhere. I don't recognise that system name. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay. I need to go OPSEC mode. Do I have... Oh, what are you? What ship do I have in that station? Good work. This guy seems like an idiot. Let's do this. Right. Set destination, add waypoint, back here. 10 jumps, turn around, let's fucking go.
Warp drive active.
I have something 5 jumps out of here that I can make work. This is going to be stupid. This is stupid. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm going to lose a lot of money this way. The guy's not even going to be there when I get back. I shouldn't be doing this. But if he sticks around, if he gives me these 15 minutes, which, yeah, it's going to take a moment, but if he gives me these 15 minutes, I'm going to make him regret it. I am going to make him regret it. Should be doing this, continues to do it? Yeah. Yeah. Worth it for the content? Pretty much. Look, this guy's dumb enough to keep on running missions, or running sites, whilst someone clearly is in space scanning his shit down. If he is dumb enough to do that, he might be dumb enough to let me kill him. That's the equation we're running with here. This is someone who's clearly become complacent. Now, having seen me earlier, he's probably on edge now. He's probably gone, oh shit, what? There was someone here? That's assuming he even noticed me. It is very likely he noticed me, like 99.9%, but there is a 0.1% he might not have even noticed me. Yeah. Dumb enough or confident enough? Well, the thing is, I'm going to bring a hard counter to him. I'm quickly travelling to a nearby system where I have something nasty. That if I do this right, he won't know what's hit him. I should probably research a ship a little bit better. I'm fairly certain I know what I'm getting into here, but let's search that ship a little better. So yeah, they have bonus to armor repairs, bonus to jumping around, bonus to turrets, damage fall off and tracking speed. This thing is built like a brick shithouse. Bonus to armor plating, bonus to shield extenders, bonus to bulkheads. Yeah. What's its drone capability? Only 50, that's good. I mean, it's worth a punt.
Warp drive active.
Imagine if he didn't notice me because the tractor just randomly aged 100 years. Yeah, if he just looks at the tractor just 2 weeks from now and goes, why is this one damaged? Huh. Just, yeah, it's nearly blown up. How did that happen? Oh, but if he's still there. If he's still there. Oh. This isn't going to work, but if I have to try. Them's the rules. I have to try. World's worst tractor parking job. For something that doesn't move, yeah. He's probably going to be thinking, if he didn't notice me, he'll be thinking, hang on, did an NPC shoot this? Did I deploy it before the NPCs were dead? I don't remember them shooting these. Huh. Who knows what the mental capacity of a person who plays around with a ship like that is? I mean, let me bring this up here. Kronos is worth... Just the hull alone is worth 1.3 billion. 1.3 billion. Bearing in mind the loot we found earlier was 8 million. He's got 1,300 million there. Alright, you. Not personalization, fitting. What have I got on here? Expanded probe launcher. Well, I've got a probe launcher on it. Ugh. Not what we need right now. Get you off of there. Off, off. Why are those T1? Probably for fitting purposes. Give me 2 of these now. Thank you. Gonna have to be quick about this. Off, off. On, on. Web, Scram, AB. Why is this all compact stuff? Why did I do that to myself? Whatever. Okay. Those will be fine. That's not going to be fine. Swap you out. Buy this. Keep that. I don't actually care. Definitely don't need a web. Really don't need a web. Not for this job. Damage control. And let's go for... Need to be quick about this, Ken. Need to be quick about this. Medium ancillary shield booster, please. Thank you. What are you used with? What charges? Cat booster, Navy cat booster 50s. If you mark it, I don't know how many I want, so I'm going to buy 30. It's good enough to me. There we go. How's my drones looking? Those are workable drones. Switch these out. I'm going to want... Oh shit, what are they called? It's not these, but I need that to find the thing I'm actually looking for. Medium scout drones, tier 2. Valkyries. 5 of those. So glad we're so close to a trade hub. Right, bap, 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 bap. I want a cap booster, capacitor. Oops, I don't know how to spell. Medium cap booster. There we go. Equip. Thank you. Used with Navy 800s. View market. Put it in there, thank you. Put the rest in here. Thank you. We're carrying things I don't need to carry. Don't need to carry you. Okay, we've got our drones. 2 sets are big, 2 sets are small. Looking good. We have got drone damage amplification, bits and pieces there, that. EM, that'll do. Fuck it, let's grab another one of these. Don't know what else I'll put there, to be honest, at this point. I am just like, quick, run, hurry, quick. can I fit you? No. Then I won't run it. We'll, I need a backup plan in case the wormhole collapses. Core probe launcher. Thank you. Core probe launcher. In IMI was some probes. Right, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know why that turned off. May have accidentally clicked it. That's everything. Oh, and weapon disruptor, that's what I need. Shit. Drop the extender? Yeah, it's worth it. Drop the extender. Tracking. Tracking disruptor 2. Can I use one of those? Oh, I can't use one of those. Shit me. Fine, we'll get the basic ones. Fix active ship. Used with. I know I've taken a long time here, but I've got everything now. Oh, okay. What, the fight we were preparing for? It's necessary. So, if I am right about this... If I am right about this guy, then this is necessary. Yo, Anonymous! Thank you very much for gifting a sub over to Crown Ladybug there. Ladybug, your secret admirer strikes again. Ooh. Cheers indeed. Oh. So yeah, the reason I am so gearing up against this person is because what they have is still a very powerful ship. You cannot just rock up to it and expect everything to work all hunky-dory. Okay, which one are you? You are... That's the shields. The shield one goes... Shield one goes there. Cool. Jump next system. Cap one goes next to cap stuff. Alright then. Woo! Yeah, so they're in a very powerful, very shiny ship, so I need to have something that absolutely shuts them the fuck down. And this does that. Not only does this shut them down, I cannot be seen on scanners. If you do not physically see me in space, I don't exist. So this directional scanner that I'm using constantly cannot pick up this ship. I'm just not there. Stealth mode? Yeah. Furthermore, this ship is able to shut down the capacitor of the ship I'm attacking, and their guns require capacitor. So if I combine this together, I can make it where he can't shoot, can't move, can't leave, and doesn't see me coming. Now you see why I went to grab this ship. Unfortunately, it also costs about... $250 million. $250 million. So if I die now, I'm going to be a little bit upset with myself. Just a little bit. We gotta try. Gotta try.
Drive active.
Check my details. Cool. Something I'm not allowed to say because of OPSEC. He's probably still not there. I almost certainly will have seen the tractor, seen me, seen the damage, gone, oh fuck, I've been a moron, and just left. You weren't expected to be as interested in this game as you are? Well, you see, this is because I'm just running with stupid shit in the stupidest of ways, and things are lining up to keep it stupid. Basically, what you figured out is that I'm entertaining. This is unusual. I'm acting very unusually here, but that's because the guy was acting unusually, and sod it. We ball. It's okay, so that going off tells me it's just been 15 minutes since I ran away from the guy. It's been a whole 15 minutes. Surely he's not still there. There is no way he is still there. This is all for absolutely nothing. In fact, worst case scenario, when I go through to try and catch him, someone else is going to happen to be there and I'm going to die to them. Alright.
Warp drive active.
We're making it happen, whatever it is. Let's see if the pants are still down. Yup. If they are, I've never ever taken this kind of fight before. I've had theories about this kind of a fight. I have never ever done it before. Never. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm genuinely scared now. He's still here! Right, let's find him. I have got... I can get to my safe spot. Because if he's not right on this spot, he won't know that I'm here. If no one is here watching me right now, they have no idea I exist. Okay, cool. I'm invisible now. To all sensors and scanners, I functionally do not exist. Let's find him. Let's find him. So, scan range puts in 90, sorry, 180, 90, no success. Success, narrow it down. Nope. Unfilter. Where could he be? So far, not so good. Not picking him up. Don't force me to scan you down. Proper. Wait, where'd he go? Okay, he is still around. Maybe he just moved. He has moved. This side, okay. Where did he go, mate? What are you doing? Oh, don't tell me you went to the... Okay, he didn't go to the wormhole out. Good. Wait, no, that's the wrong scan. No, he didn't go to the wormhole out. Okay. Yeah, scanning mechanics have changed a lot in EVE. I'm using directional scanner at the moment to figure out his physical location. And then if it's somewhere that I could just drop to, I will be. Could this person be using the tractor as bait? He could be, but he does not want to bait me. I am the hard counter to his existence. Baiting me... Oh, that's not a good idea if he is. I got him on 15-degree scan. I just ruined it. Okay, 15-degree scan. He's somewhere out that way. But that doesn't line up with anything that I have scanned so far. So let's get a range on him. He's not 1 AU, but he is within 5. Binary search. 3 AU, correct. 2 AU. Yes. 1.5. Yes. Okay. He is right there. He's there with a heron. Why is there a heron with him? Why would there be a heron with him? A heron is a scanning ship. Why is there a scanning ship with him? I don't like that. I'm going to scan it anyway. Fuck it, we ball. We've come far enough. I ain't going to chicken out over a heron. But I don't like this. It feels wrong. The heron is gone. My probes are visible to him, if he's looking. There's nothing there. Ah, if he's done a side, then it's finished. Yeah, he's on a tractor. Shit. Oh, I need a combat scanner! I brought a core scanner to fit my fucking stuff. Fucking fuck! Okay, it's fine. Return the probes. We're not here. We are going to go... We're going to stalk this one now. We're stalking it. As soon as he leaves that spot, somewhere over there, we see where he's gone to. We lay low now. For my own safety, I'm going to align to the exit. What was the guy actually doing before I decided to hurt him? So what he was doing was running what is known as a sleeper site. So they appear in this wormhole space, there's just a bunch of NPCs, you shoot them dead, you take their loot. That loot is used to make very valuable things called Tech 3 cruisers and Tech 3 destroyers. So he was basically just farming missions. Randomly spawning missions that you can discover and run. I now have his location narrowed down, but I don't have the tools to get to that location. My previous ship could have done that. This one is designed to lock onto non-combat signatures or to warp to known locations. He is at a combat spot with an unknown location to me now. So I'm just going to keep an eye. He's not said anything in local chatter. Yeah, he was killing NPCs. But there are no morals in this, Cosmo. The moral is, this guy should not be in such a shiny ship in this space. This is a terrible idea. He's moved, he's moved, he's moved, he's moved, he's moved. Alright, back to scanning. Where's he gone to?
Magical. For the continued bamboozlement of oblivious EVE Online denizens.
Yo! That is a £10 tip from the secret one. Thank you very, very much for the £10 tip. I will pay more attention to that when I've finished failing to catch this guy. He's 990 this way. Not this way. Not this way. Wait, what? Up. Nope. Down. Nope. Okay, do 360. I've lost him. Okay, he is still around. Try this again. 180. Got him that far. 90. 90. He loses. And avoids me. Bring it down. Where the fuck? Huh? There! There is a site in this location. He's on the site! I have his location. I have his location. This is it now. We play for all the marbles, chat. This is it. Hardeners on. Please don't have the NPCs shoot me. Oh, for love of flying Christ, do not let the NPC shoot me. There he is. Oh, fuck, he's 70 kilometers away. He's going to hurt me. Ah! Let's hope he's oblivious. If he is oblivious, I can fly out and come back in. I need to warp at 70. He's locking me. That might be an auto lock back. He might not have personally done that. He was 70 kilometers away. I would not close that distance before getting destroyed. So what I'm going to do is do a bounce. I'm going to try land next to him. Now I know his range. I'm doing this really badly. I know. He might be sieged up, and if he is sieged, he won't be able to leave before I get to him. 70.
Warp drive active.
This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna die. I am so gonna die. I am so gonna die here. He's still on range. He hasn't moved. He's still got drones. What are they? They are... Why the fuck is he using what basic... Orbit 1000. Afterburner on. Tracking disruptor on. Newt on. Scram on. Valks out. Scram? Overheat scram. I want it on him. Second Newt on. Unoverheat scram. Third Newt on. Fourth Newt on. We have him tracking disrupted. We have him under attack. Let's start a conversation with him. Pilot. Let's talk. Cap up. He's bringing in his drones. He's trying to use his drones to attack me. He is webbing me hard.
Has run out of charges.
He's not actively shooting me yet.
A module has run out of charges.
Need to keep an eye on my drones, make sure nothing happens to them. He's stopped attacking me with his web. He might be in a lot of trouble now. I'm going to turn off a little bit of the neuting power. Oh, he's in trouble. You owe me 400 million.
A module has run out of charges.
Quick pay. $400 million ransom, mate. Pay first or die. Better hurry. He's into structure. I will happily get the kill. He paid me.
Warp drive active.
GG. He paid me. I leave. Booyah! Ransom paid! Money earned! 400 mil. I don't mind not killing him. I honour my ransoms. I really did not expect him to actually pay. Want to talk about some tips? Genuinely. Also, stream says hi. Ah! Alright! You got Discord? Also, yes, get out of that wormhole now. Fuck yeah! Holy shit! I know I could have ranted him for more, but 400 million, I expected him to just go, yeah, I'll pay it. If he was ever going to pay anything, 400 million, have the money. I'm the nicest pirate. You don't get people to keep playing the game if you just ruin their day. People don't pay ransoms if you charge them a ransom and then kill them anyway. They just learn don't pay the ransom. I get him to pay the ransom, and then I tell him how he can avoid it happening next time. Because I'm not going to catch him twice. But next time, someone else can get screwed over by him knowing how to beat it. Oh, but that shut him the fuck down. My god, I've never had such good luck. Ah, we're going to get him to Discord if he's up for it. Otherwise, I'll just chat to him. But if we can, get him onto Discord and explain the situation. Explain how this just happened to him. And I did 750 damage to my ship. 750 ISK. And I claimed 400 million. Oh boy! This should not have happened. Never... In years of playing, I've not had something this ridiculous happen. My god. He needs to get out of that system now. Right now. Oh, right. I'm sure some people have some questions. This is the time to ask questions. If you want to know anything about anything with all of this. Yeah. Cool, right. Do. Coming up. Not found. As that's going to get into private details when it's there. Never played this game before, looks complex. It's so complex that this guy flying a ship worth probably a couple billion adding on modules. Actually, no, he was using some shit stuff. He might have only been 1.5 billion. Doesn't know what's going on, and you don't get that kind of money day one. This guy is a highly skilled account and fucked up hard. You do if you sell Plex? Yeah, but you don't get the kind of skills he has day one. Like, that would be a hell of a lot of Plex. Necro. That'd be a hell of a lot of in-game currency to purchase. So from now, probably into a friendship. Oh, it's not going to be a friendship, but I'm at least going to let him know what the fuck he did. And how to not do it twice. Yeah, this was a Kronos he was in. A freaking Kronos. You just don't do that. How long does it take a guy to add a guy on Discord? Like, my name is about the most searchable that it gets. I mean, well, okay. He was flying a Kronos in J-Space 15 minutes after I slapped his tractor, so it might take him a moment. It might take a moment. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Maybe he googled you and now he's shocked at what he found? It could be. It's like, why is there this Warframe guy here? What's a Warframe? Could be. Could be doing that right now. Could be on the stream right now going, oh, is he he did say hi, I did say hi stream. So he could be on the Twitch stream going, oh, fuck, what have I done? I didn't know, didn't found, we'll try in a bit when we leave this hole. Okay. He wasn't out the hole when he was looking! You might wanna move fast. Your location was on a live stream. My live stream. Just, you know, warn him I'm not the only one playing this game. Okay, he says. Okay. We'll give him a moment. We'll give him a moment. Oh my... Who? I just want to put this out there. If someone nearly obliterates your ship, charges you a ransom, actually leaves when you pay the ransom, which, by the way, is not a guarantee, you go! You don't just sit there to be found again. You go! Maybe you found your stream, hi Icarus. Maybe. I passed up having a Kronos kill in J-Space. I would love to have had a Kronos kill in J-Space, but I went for the ransom route. I thought, fuck it, let's try for that instead. Some people get really salty. This guy was just, oh, I'll pay it. After seeing that I was dead serious about tearing him apart, he paid it. Oh, I really want to know. I want to know why he had Tech 1 Hornet drones. I really want to know. He's still not shown up in the local channel. Get out of that wormhole now. I could have assembled a fleet in the time he's been there. Technically, I am in a fleet of 1, but that doesn't matter. Maybe he's still. Maybe it's, yeah. Maybe I blew up the core on it. That doesn't happen, but. Oh, I hope he has an exit. I hope for fucking Christ's sake he has an exit. He must have an exit. You don't go farming sleeper sites in a Kronos without knowing how to bookmark an exit. He has an exit. He has an exit. I'm genuinely surprised this is taking so long. Still not showing in the local channel. He might have a different exit, but I also doubt that. This does strike me as a local chancer. Guy seems rather unhurried at playing this game. He does. Maybe I missed him. Maybe he went through the system and out somewhere else already. Maybe he's busy scooping up his tractors, in which case I kind of want to kill him if he's doing that. If he is scooping his tractors, I actually just want to kill him. 400 million was not enough if he is scooping tractors. That is definitely an eye for Icarus, isn't it? Yeah. This guy has been... This account was created in 2014. Granted, it went functionally AFK, or rather, not AFK, functionally maybe idle in 2015. But now he's been into what he's doing for 2 months. So he's certainly been active there. He's in local system. Alright, he's in safe space now. He's in the local channel. He's in the local. He's no longer in dangerous space. Okay. Good lord. Good absolute lord. I just... Oh, man. Is there a voice chat in-game? I forget. Invite... I'm in a conversation. I wanted to... I don't see a voice chat option. Maybe they did remove that. Maybe it's a fleet-only thing. I don't know. Can't remember. Doesn't matter. He's not docked next to me, but there's other stations. Other things he could be doing. Right then, so, he is in safe space now, so... I say safe. Safer space. Still absolutely gobsmacked that he was doing anything he was doing. Okay, let's give him a link to the Discord community and bring him in that way. Let's do that. I see you are in high sec again. Save messing with friend invites. You can join my server for a moment to chat about what happened. Brother, so we really went from let's mug him if he doesn't comply, kill him, to please for the love of God, dude, get out of danger already. Oh yeah, when I'm not actively going to benefit from his death, I want him to be safe. But when I'm the perpetrator of death, I get the freedom to obliterate. Or choose not to for a fee. This ain't the first ransom I've done either. I've ransomed someone whose username was Chuck Norris. I've literally ransomed Chuck Norris. That was a crazy one as well. There was a rather large fight happening between at least 2 different groups in some system. I realised I couldn't do anything about the fight, but what I could do is catch the people trying to escape the fight. And sure enough, someone tried to escape the fight. They were damaged. They flew out to a nearby planet, and there I was waiting to catch the stragglers. Lock them down, start tearing through what's left of their hit points and go, right, you want to actually leave this war zone alive? Pay up. Here's your ransom. And he paid it. So sent him on his way. And then grabbed the next idiot. I think I grabbed 4 people that day. 2 of them paid, 2 of them died. Most other players would have claimed the ransom and killed in my experience. Yeah, unfortunately that is true. Most other players will charge you ransom, take the money, and then kill you anyway. If you've been caught with your pants down, honestly, it's not worth paying the ransom. It's really not. Which is why I'm surprised he paid it there. But he paid it. So, sure enough, fuck it, let him go. I'm a man of my word. There is about 10 of us in Eve. He's not yet responded. He has not yet responded to, I have seen you in high sec, do you want to join the Discord? He might be looking up the channel. He might also be looking up how to change his trousers. That is very possible. So, yeah. More interested in this guy than the game. Want to know his story? I want to know the story as well. This is why I want to get... Sure, but I don't find you in Discord. Try that. I'm going to keep an eye on the latest members. That's okay, Ladybug. You'll be able to catch the replay, and it may be worth it, may not. We'll find out. See how long this takes? Just have like a look. Yeah. This is... Normally, when you fight someone, they'll either just say nothing or swear at you. But, most of the time, they'll just say nothing and go on with their day, or maybe just give you a salute. Yep, you got me. Good one. It's like when those few people tried catching me earlier. I escaped, and we all just waved at each other. Because that's what you do. It's just a game. This game looks more difficult than your real job. How much of the stream have you been watching, to be honest? Because, we've not been doing all that much for the last few moments. And prior to that, I was actively hunting someone where I was on a time limit to catch someone who really should not be catchable. So who knows? I don't know what's taking so long, to be quite honest with you, because I gave them a direct link to the server. People join the server literally every day. You just click with the amount of icons. Oh, let me walk you through it. We got down here is just local chat channel. The red text is, hey, the channel change system, the channel change system, channel change system. Doesn't matter. These are just the names of people who are in this star system. This is just a menu. You have menus in every game. It's just access to inventory, inbox, check the market prices. It's just menus. On the right hand side, again, a lot of buttons for the same menus. Undock, board a rookie ship, and agents. So, mission givers. My speaking isn't very good, so we better writing. Okay. Fine. Let's bring that out of the filter then. Quick rundown. You were in J space for a long time. Were you using your D-scan? Directional scanner, just in case he doesn't know, it's called D-scan. Someone let me know if he actually joins into the server. I feel like we're going to be pulling teeth on this one. I really feel like we're going to be pulling teeth on this. Maybe a non-English speaker? Very strong likelihood of that, yes. The name Icarus Cremery does not strike me as the kind of invention of someone Anglosphere. I really prefer having voiced. Even if it's broken English, I can still speak broken English. I used to work in a call centre. I can speak broken English. Christ on a bike, I can handle accents all across the UK. He's in? Oh my god, he actually is! Right. So broken English isn't a problem. Honestly. Oh, my broken English as well. English. I can't spell. We'll see if he pops in. If ever there was a time that someone could just follow through. He nearly lost a billionist ship. He says this is worth for sure. Again, I worked at a call centre. Hi there, Icarus. Just before you say anything in particular, I should let you know that you are on a live stream as well. There are only a few dozen people watching right now, but just so you're aware, that is exactly the situation. And a number of them are curious as to the story as how this has happened. So, can you hear me? I can hear you, but can't talk. Fair enough, that works. So, you say that you were watching your directional scanner the entire time you were there. Did you notice at any point that one of your mobile tracked units was heavily damaged? And that when you went to go pick it up, someone quickly scarpered away? Increase the size of the chat. You mean first time I see you? Yeah, me. Literally me. So by that point that I had arrived there, frankly, you had already signed your death warrant. You were lucky that I was just in a scanning ship up to that point. Had I been in, say, a Tech 3 cruiser, I could have just gone straight to you and killed you. If you have your directional scanner up, you should see that there is a person in the system with you. You should see there are probes, and that should just be go. Absolutely do not hang around. On the follow-up to that, I then spent 15 minutes leaving the system, grabbing a new ship specifically to target yours. 15 minutes in between when you first saw me and when I came back. And you went straight to a site, an anomaly site. Everyone can just go to those. What went through your mind when you saw my ship for the second time? The new ship? Are you free? I can repeat, yeah. What went through your mind the second time? Yeah, what were you thinking? I don't mean this in a mean way, just what was your immediate thought when you saw my new ship arrive? You're thinking about jumping. Okay. Have you deactivated Battersea and started to click jump? Okay. Yeah. Sebastian locks you in space for a minute that you can't leave, as I'm sure you're aware. I also came in, bounced off the Celestial back to you so that I could put a warp scrambler straight to your core. That would stop you jumping, that would stop you warping. And to be honest, I was doing this haphazardly. I was doing this having sprinted back after 15 minutes, hoping you were still there to shoot at. Someone in my chat say this is a full-on interview. It's not an interview, but it is just how serious this can be for a person. You nearly lost your ship there, I don't even know how much your modules are, but I do know the ship itself is worth at least 1.3 billion. Which is not great. And all it took really was for me to watch where you went. You had 1 billion of blue loot on you as well. God damn. So you had over 2 billion there, ready to just evaporate in front of you. I should have charged you more. Solomir asking he wasn't moving. So the way this ship works, Solomir, and way Ikros was flying it, is that he activates a module that holds him in spot for 60 seconds, giving him a massive damage and tank boost. This guy, he's just said farm 20 anomalies before I arrived. Yeah. So, it's all well and good flying a big shiny ship to get big shiny money. But you're really at risk at that point of someone just finding you and turning you inside out, as I did. Really, really at risk. So if you see anyone on the scanner, it's really not worth sticking around. Come with railguns, let's come with blasters. Blasters wouldn't have helped you. Did your capacitor run out? Just out of curiosity. Did your capacitor run dry? Yep. So yeah, my ship that I came back in the second time cannot be detected on your directional scanner. It has a bonus to sapping your capacitor. It has a bonus to ruining your tracking, so even if you had blasters, they would not have hit me. That I turned off your blasters, I turned off your tank, I turned off basically your ability to survive. And I am one ship. Do you see why I'm so heavy on the idea of you see someone on scan, it is time to leave? Because you are one ship and no one else is around. You saw my probes minutes ago? Yep. You went to another spot. You were in another spot at first, but one that I couldn't warp to. So I tried to scan your location, realised there wasn't a site there, so I just waited. I just waited for you to move to another spot. I watched where you went, saw I could go there, and just followed you in. Because you were doing basically the most predictable thing. I just sat and waited. And it didn't take long, as you again noticed. You saw the probes, a couple minutes later, I was on you. First time farming at a wormhole? Hey, good news, you haven't died. So for 400 million, I'd say that's a cheap lesson all told. I'd say that is a cheap lesson. I'd say you definitely don't need to bring a Kronos to those sites. You can bring a far cheaper ship to those sites if you do want to go diving like that, without anyone covering your ass. But if you are going to go solo, the moment anyone shows up, just get out of there. It's really not worth it. And probably run a cheaper ship. One that doesn't get stuck in space for a minute at a time. The other thing you can do, now, just to get this a little bit more exotic for you, the other thing you could do is what's known as rolling the holes. If you do want to do more in wormhole space, with something as shiny as the Kronos, wormholes collapse if too many big ships have gone through them. So this might be something you'd want to look up on Google or YouTube, is find ways to cause wormholes to collapse so that then there is no way anyone can get into your system. You were checking that hole because you thought it was a good hole. Yeah, no. Did you come into that wormhole from this high-sec system? So from Izaziwa? You came from another C3. Interesting, wow. That's really unlucky for you. I came in from a C5. Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. You've come from an entirely different location, this. Yeah. Anyway, Kronos, I've kept you for enough of your time. I think this has certainly given you the information that just looking at the scanner isn't enough. If you see any ship, any single one of them can be enough to come and catch you. And the next person will not honour the ransom. I'm really surprised you paid the ransom, to be quite honest. The next person will not honour it. Do you have any other questions? Well, any questions for that matter. You have to learn a lot. Everyone does. The learning curve is steep. Most people are brutal. I am one of them. We'll give him a sec if he's got any more questions. Corp isn't at Wormhole, so it's difficult to go there alone and control all. It is, yeah. Running into wormholes, definitely with blingy ships like a Kronos, it's going to get attention, yeah. Anyway, I wish you all the best. Fly safe, Icarus. Don't fly too close to the sun. And maybe the next time, you'll get away. And thank you for being in the conversation. I really appreciate it. Most people are less communicative. Sometimes hostile. You have yourself a good day. Alright, chat. There we are. Advice given. I mean, for 400 mil, and the fact that he's been so polite about it all, that's worth it. That's how you keep people interested. So then we can hunt him another time. Oh, this is magical. This is wild to me. It's genuinely wild. Let's close that chat. Oh, this... I genuinely could not have predicted this stream. There is absolutely no way I would have predicted this stream happening. Genuinely no way. Holy dooly. Quite honestly. Holy dooly. Alright, let's disconnect him out of that channel. Just doesn't need to sit there. It's a restricted channel. Specifically for stream stuff. Alright, you can no longer need the OPSEC on which system we're travelling to. Just didn't want anyone bumping into my curse along the way. Maybe the real spreadsheet simulators with friends along the way. Oh, and this wouldn't have been possible if I didn't earlier upgrade my account to be able to access the higher skills. By upgrading my account, it allowed me to fly all the ships I have access to. Oops, didn't want that. Which includes this one here, the Curse. A Tech 2 combat recon ship. Cannot be detected by directional scanners. Bonus to drones, bonus to weapon disruptors, bonus to energy neutralizers. I mean, that is the very last ship you want to see if you are flying a Kronos. Pay for an upgrade, got 400 mil ransom out of it? Yup. Now granted, if you want to pay for your subscription with in-game money, that won't cover it. But yeah. Did I ask him about his drones? I didn't ask about the drones. But he says he's very new to wormholes. It's quite possible that's all he had available to him at the time and just wanted to go for it. Frankly, I think just learning to watch his area better, run faster, and for the love of God, don't be so blingy when you've not got anyone covering your back. Hopefully those lessons are enough to get him onto the rest. Because, like, you don't need to use shiny modules. My warp scrambler here is meta value. This is going to insult some people that look at ships like this. Like, why the fuck were you using that? And honestly, because it was equipped. I have the space to put better on. I just didn't. But I absolutely hard countered him there. He had no chance of survival. Zero chance. Aside from me letting him go. Let's talk about how much it costs to play this game for free on a premium account. Because you can just play for free on an alpha account, and honestly, if you're brand new to the game, that's just worth it. Because you're not going to have access to the premium stuff by that point. With some exceptions, you're just not going to have access. But if you are premium, or if you want to go for premium, you need what is known as Plex, the Pilot License Extension. It's basically the premium currency in this game. You need 500 of these in order to subscribe for 1 month. So if I do 500 here, that comes out to about 2.5 billion ISK at the moment. Basically, the entire cost of his ship and loot, everything that guy just had on him, is 1 month's worth of subscription. Kind of wild when you think about it. Kind of wild. Now, for someone living in a low-income country, where the typical income for a person is going to be on, well, nothing like what I'm used to, then it may be more worthwhile to farm in game. If you have even a slightly reasonable real-world income, it's probably worth just buying the subscription. A 1 month subscription is, I think, 16 quid in the UK. That's just for a 1 month, but if you do a 3 month, it's a lot cheaper. So it is worthwhile for high-income countries to just buy. Is it always PvP? No. That guy was doing PvE. It just turned into PvP because I dropped onto him. If you just want the EVE experience of safe space, quote-unquote safe, then sure. But you won't earn as much. You're missing out on a lot of content, quite honestly. And nowhere is truly safe. With the exception of stations. If you're in an NPC station, you are safe. Nothing can hurt you. That is the only safe place in the entire game, inside a station. Everywhere else, you can be shot. Doesn't mean someone will, just means you can. Right now you'll notice I'm just flying around. I don't give a flying fuck. Because there is no reason for anyone to shoot me. Right now if someone tried to shoot me, the police would kill them before they killed me. They would incur the loss of their ship. It would incur massive penalties for them. It would incur the ability for me to set other people onto them. So there's just no point. So I am functionally safe on the reason that there's no reason to kill me. However, the system I'm in right now is called Jita. It is the single largest trade up in the game. Always has been, always will be. And this system sees a lot of people die. Because people will get a ship with absolutely no defences, cram it full of valuable stuff, and then just slowly fly on their way like nothing's ever going to happen. No, that's not how it works. The moment they undock, someone will scan them, they'll go, holy shit, that's a lot of money. They'll send the information to someone else, that someone else will go, cool, yep, guns are ready, which way are they coming? The person will arrive at that location, the guns fire, bang bang, the ship explodes, the police go and kill the person who shot them, but while the police are doing that, someone else in the group comes in, picks up the loot and warps off. And the person who just died goes, but I thought I was in high sec. High sec is safe space. I'm not allowed to be attacked here. Wrong. You're allowed to be attacked almost everywhere. Unless you are a brand new player in one of the starter systems, that is the only place you are not allowed to be shot. If someone does it, they are actually breaking the game rules. Everywhere else is fair game. All circumstances, all shots. Take them. Go for it. But it has to be worthwhile, otherwise people just won't do it. It's just not worth it a lot of the time. If you venture into unsafe space, oh yes. Eve Echoes though, high sec is absolute safe zone. Eve Echoes is Eve Echoes. I don't actually know anything about Eve Echoes. I play Eve Online, not Eve Echoes. Weird to know there is an absolute safe zone though. That's doesn't sound very Eve, but whatever. Ah, that was just weird. That whole encounter was weird. I've never had anything like that. Genuinely, I have never ever had anything like that. Oh god, you can see the local channel just firing off with all these links to trades, and I can guarantee you the majority of them are scams. So we're going to ignore that. G2Trade is the trade chat of EVE Online. It's worse, actually. Because scams are allowed. Don't look at it. Why do I have a ship with... I don't even know what those symbols say. I've copied that name off of someone's ship to try and sneak through a system, it seems. Okay. Weird. What ship are you? Just a shuttle. Isn't EVE tied to another sister game where it's terrestrial combat? Vanguard? Or there used to be Dust 514, but that died. And now there's EVE Vanguard, but I don't know what's happening with it. Because I've been out of the loop of EVE for so long. Neveron saying, hey Ken, how's it going, friend? I made it crazy, even crazier. I didn't know about it Discovery yesterday. Fair enough. Sounds interesting. Alright, let's grab my Emmy. My little explorer Bora. Oh, actually, let's... Yeah, we'll just do that. I'll leave the probes in this guy. Whilst we're in the trade hub, might as well sell off these items we got here. May as well. I also appear to have a corporate hangar here. Eh, whatever. It's worth shit. Just have to have a warp disruptor. Anything in these? Some corpses, some cap batteries, some broken crystals, as you do. Nothing important. Alright, cool. And everyone saying, went to log into Warframe, accidentally entered in my console login, an account I forgot about came up, ML1. Oh! You forgot you had an Excalibur Prime. Well, that's a discovery. Congrats. And congrats on not accidentally merging the accounts. Jesus. I'm going to keep hold of that. That could be interesting later. Alright, all this loot I found. I'm not going to care about what the prices are. I'm just going to hit sell. As long as everything's close to regional average. It is. Cool. Get my cash. A pittance compared to what I just ransomed, but sure. Didn't even have to use my emergency escape stuff. That's great. Didn't I start with 2 of these? Yeah. Works for me. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ancient Warframe is Ancient Warframe. Looking at Ancient Warframe, I probably would have played it. Yeah. But hey, now you have yourself a fancy Excalibur Prime account. If you're still able to merge accounts, then that could be great for you. Did I start Zamar? I started Galente. At home with drones. I do like my laser ships. Let's head back to my base of operations, as it were. Yeah, the route's safe enough. I shouldn't get blown up. There's no reason to get blown up. Cute. Yeah, let's pop out. You did links to downside, you're starting over. Ah. Yeah. If you've already linked to your account, then yeah. You could try getting in contact with DE support. See if they'll do something one-off for you. I don't expect that they will, but get in contact with them. You never ever know. You never know. I've tried, the ones who just can't. Damn. Oh well. C'est la vie. Such is life. So, you have the decision. Do you start again on your Excalibur Prime account, or stick with the existing one you had? Your choice. Or play both. Why not? Well, I can give many reasons why not, but why not? Alright then. So, we've done some exploring, we've done some piracy. Honestly, did not think I was going to be doing piracy today, but hey, 400 mil, I will take it. Genuinely, there's no way that could have even happened. Spontaneous piracy? Yup. The dumbest of dumb piracies, but it happened, and we take those. We take those. So I'm going to travel along the high traffic lane all the way back to my home base. Take me a little scan ship there. We can meddle in some other things. I think at this point, for the sake of my heart rate, it's going to be best if we don't go into insecure space again for now. That was a mark, so I was flying an arbitrator. Salvatore, I was not flying an arbitrator. I was flying a curse. Do you know the difference? Just out of curiosity. Hello there, Penguin. Welcome on in. You've missed an interesting stream. I'm sorry to let you know. Actually, happy to let you know for everyone else's sake. But you might want to check the replay on this one. This has been a wild ride today.
Warp drive active.
And yeah, still living. Somehow. After being the silliest of nanas, still alive, and secured 400 million in ransom. I guess he's just killed someone. Is this guy still going with code? Good God, I recognise that name from years ago. Well, some people are nothing if not consistent. He's a suicide gank, that one. He will shoot you for no reason. He's a known suicide ganker. Penguin said, would it still have been interesting even though I didn't know anything about EVE Online? Yes, because I'd like to say that the others here will confirm that I've made it interesting enough throughout. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm sure there are some who could chime in to confirm this for you. Like Robin. Robin has confirmed it. There we are. Thank you, Robin. That's all, man. It's been a ride. In all the years I've played, I've had similar experiences, but I've not actually had anything quite like this one. This is a unique one. Why is there just an unoccupied Velator? Who? Did someone... Someone got their rookie ship to there and then just ejected. Not me to judge. Alright, we're about to fly through one of the most dangerous systems in HiSec. It's not going to be dangerous to me, but it is one of the most dangerous systems in HiSec. The reason being is that it is a very tight choke point between major areas of the game, and a lot of people just go, it's still HiSec, I should be safe, and what do you know? Suicide gankers go, yeah, it's not safe, bang, thank you for the loot. I'm not carrying loot worth taking, so I should be safe. Like, 99.99% safe. So off we pop. Thing with the hydrate. Cheers. And this is part of how this game can even function, is the sheer distance. I'm just moving. Let me... Oh, hello. I have had a conversation request from GriefU saying, hi, I am GriefU. Your character profile doesn't even want to load. What a face. What an absolute face on that one. You can be anything you want. They are this. Yeah. I'm just gonna close that tab. I don't care. If that's all they're gonna... If they're just gonna be a meme, I'm gonna let them be a meme. We'll just move on from that one. When you consider how you can look, just have a little bit more refinement to you. Oh. This looks very different to what you thought EVE Online would look like. Yep. People keep on saying spreadsheets in space, because they see the overview and they see the market tab and they go, oh yeah, it's all spreadsheets, isn't it? Oh, it's blah blah blah, spreadsheets in space. Turns out, there's a couple UIs give me important information, and then the rest is shiny shiny. Was it? Feck, what was the button to hide the UI? Was it this? It was not that. I activated my repair module. That was wrong. Nope. Ah, shortcuts, window. Hide windows. General? Hide windows? I don't know what it's called. Nope, no idea. Oh well.
Warp drive active.
We're also a lot of numbers. There's a lot of numbers, but like, there's a lot of numbers in Warframe. Do you read every single damage number in Warframe at all times? Do you? Do you go through every single detail that pops up on your screen at all times in Warframe? Or is it just there to refer to if you need to? It's the same here. There is information on the screen that is there for me to refer to if I need it. But I don't need it. I can close this, I don't need that open. I can close this, I don't need that open. Hell, I can close this, I don't need that open. I'm not using my drones at the moment. I am using... Actually, I'm not even using the overview. I could be running like this right now. This is functionally all I'm using right now. I'd get rid of this down here too if I could, but I literally can't. So we're just going to fly for a bit. Taking the nice pretty scenery. I do love the Galentian Nebula. Going through Galente space, it just feels so right, so spacey. Dark on one side, beautiful green-hued nebulas on the other side. It's gorgeous in Galente space. Caldari is stark and cold. Amara is just overbearingly yellow, and likewise Mimitor is overbearingly amber. It's the best I could describe it. Orange, I suppose. But Galente feels nice. I like this space. It's pretty. And as you travel, you will notice that these nebulae will change position in the sky and move around. We can see over there the blues of Caldari space. The distant nebula from them. I'm not sure if that's either Caroline Star or that might be just a glimpse of Outer Ring. I think it's probably the remains of Caroline Star. Maybe. Guest in the blurred sections of public chat and in-game location data. Just in-game location data. So it was to protect myself in that regard. Public chat I had but just not running. Let's reopen these bits and pieces, because I don't like having it all hidden away. I never actually closed that. 400 million ransom! Haha! Sorry. I'm still gobsmacked that actually worked. Genuinely gobsmacked. Yeah, all these blue things, don't need to worry about them. That's just the local police. They are non-threat to me. How big of a ship am I running right now? This is just a frigate. I'm just using this to bring my exploration ship home. I was in a very spicy cruise moments ago. Very spicy. Yeah, this is an Imicus. It is an Imicus with 2 kill marks on it. I've killed 2 people with this ship. But that wasn't on stream. That was, scrolly. That was Muppet 1 and Muppet 2 here. I didn't open it. Yeah. And the capsules. These are people that had a very bad, not good day. And they only found out later because they went AFK. 6 million, 89 million, 13 million, 214 million. Happened in the space of a few minutes. Like, quicker than we just had with the Kronos. That's what you get for not paying attention. I don't care. Rather, I do care. I'll kill them. That's even line. Alright, we're about to jump into the trade hub for Galente space, known as Dodixie. And in very moments, we'll be able to go straight there. Live losses? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Sonomia. What can you do on Even Live, aside from fighting ETH over? Ooh, there was a website that's better than me for this. I just want a picture. Very specific, important picture. There it is. Open image, a new tab.
Docking permission requested.
What to do on in either line? Well,
Docking request accepted.
this. All of this. There is PvE, PvP, mining, leading into industry, any player-driven stuff, and PvP, piracy. We evaded a gate camp earlier, which may have also been a roaming gang. We ransomed someone, whilst also trying to ninja loot them. So I've been involved in 4 of these today. I've done scamming before now. I actually have a medal for that. I have a medal for that one. So you can mine rocks, go out exploring, finding rare artifacts, you can build ships, ammunition, set up supply chains, run planetary infrastructure, run whole alliances and groups of people, haul items from A to B. I've been on good terms with a lot of people in the probably now defunct Haulers channel. That Haulers channel was basically just the shortwave radio between space truckers. Oh, good times, good times. Every single one of these boxes is a genuine different thing you go out and do. Logistics? Logistics as in moving things around, or logistics as in healing? Yes, because healing ships in this game are called logistics. I have docked, good, good. Healing ships are called logistics. So as you can see by all the boxes, there are a lot of different types of things to do. And they all are interconnected in one big universe. That is the single biggest sell of it. It is all one universe. If you are logged into either line, you are logged into the same either line that everyone else is logged into. Barring the one Chinese server, that doesn't count. If that one even still exists, I don't even know. So, let me give you a rundown as to the kind of things involved in what's happened today. This ship I am flying had to be constructed. In order to be constructed, someone needed to get the materials. Those materials would be, come on, where's my material stash? Will be these basic ones here that you get from asteroids. So someone had to go out and mine asteroids or melt down loot they found elsewhere into these materials. And then using that to build the ship. In order to build the ship, you also need blueprints. I've got a shit ton of blueprints because I've done a lot of building myself as well. That's just to get the ship. Then there's the fitting on this thing. Someone had to build the salvager. Someone had to build the probe launcher and the probes. This warp scrambler was found by killing an NPC. This data analyzer, relic analyzer was built. Warp drive, that was killed from an NPC kill. This one was an NPC kill. This one was an NPC kill. This one was constructed. And then we get into something exotic, these drones. These drones are Tech 2. Let me show you just how wild this is about to get. Hold on to your seatbelts here. This is going to be quite some industry. So this is a Hobgoblin 2. It is worth hundreds of thousands of ISK. Not even a million for one drone. In order to come into existence, it needed to be built. Which means, for starters, someone needed to have a Hobgoblin 2 blueprint. And in order to get one of these Hobgoblin 2 blueprints, they would have had to have got hold of a Hobgoblin 1 blueprint, copied it, used that copy to research to make the Hobgoblin 2 blueprint, which requires data cores, those things we were picking up from scanning earlier. So now we've got scanners involved. Someone needs to be scanning to be able to get hold of these items to create this blueprint. But that's just the blueprint, because you see, on the Hobgoblin 1 to build it, I just closed that one, didn't I? On the Hobgoblin 1 to build it, is again just some materials. Stupidly easy. Basic minerals. Hobgoblin 2 requires a Hobgoblin 1, a RAM Robotics, which is also made from minerals, a particle accelerator unit, 1 metamorphite, 1 guidance systems and 1 robotics. And in order to get hold of these, a particle accelerator unit is constructed from a particle accelerator unit blueprint, which requires crystalline carbonide, fluorides and hypersynaptic fibers, which, for example, the crystalline thingamajiggy comes from a reaction formula itself, which requires crystalline alloy, carbon polymers and helium fuel blocks. Fuel blocks require ice to be mined. These require moons to be mined. This requires Fuck, I've forgotten the name. Macoxit to be mined. This comes from a planet, this comes from planets. And these you don't just find on a planet. Nope, robotics, in order to build those, requires some consumer electronics and mechanical parts. And for example, mechanical parts requires reactive metals and precious metals, which themselves require base metals, which requires you to mine from one of these planets. Now, have I started to give you a glimpse into just how many layers there are involved? And you don't do any one of these things yourself. All of these things yourself, I should say. You could, if you wanted to. Highly don't recommend it. Instead, it's all one interconnected universe. Some people somewhere scoop up stuff off planets. They may combine it down a couple of times, but they'll scoop stuff off planets. They pass it to someone else who turns it into a better thing, who will pass it to someone else who turns it into the next thing, whilst grabbing a thing from here, and from here, and from here, bringing those together to make the drone. And the drone will be equipped by someone like me, who will then use it to shoot a tractor. And that tractor was built by someone else, equipped by that guy in the Kronos. The Kronos is a Tech 2 battleship. You can only imagine the kind of industry tree involved in that. And people need to move it to the right places. Just don't ask how much it takes to build a Titan. Oh, yeah. And then there's all the things which can assist in construction. Like, for example, having a industrial complex that is player-owned, giving bonuses to construction. But in order to build that, you need to get the materials first. Ba, 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 ba. It's all a big deal. It's all connected. It all ends up somewhere. It's a lot. It is a lot. I've got a bunch of ships here. A number of these I built myself because I can. And a number of them I've purchased. Like, there's no way I built an Armageddon myself. I just happen to have one. I have what's called a Vicar. It's again my naming. It's a Vexor. But I don't like leaving it a Vexor, so I call it Vicar. And so on. It's a huge game. But if you want to keep things simple, you can. We're now going to keep things simple. Let's... Let me have a look at the fit on this. This might hurt me in a moment. Is it a ship fit? That's not ship fit. That's a hunter fit. I was hunting with this? Fuck yeah. That sounds fun. Alright. This is designed to hunt things, but I'm going to use it for just general demonstration instead. I have a lot of cargo. What am I carrying? Cap boosters. That makes sense. That makes a hell of a lot of sense. Yeah, fair enough. Well, we're not going to be using that. We're going to fly it, though, because... Oh, it's dirty. Oh, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. There we go. And let's make it blue. Right then, let's go do something where we don't need to worry. Let's keep it nice and simple. We're in high security space, surrounded by people who are not even going to pay a lick of attention to me. My ship is worth $500 million. I'm going to insta-undock. When did these get so expensive? What is in my fitting? Why is it worth $500 million? Oh, it's mostly the ship itself. Okay. Damn, those prices have gone up. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was a surprise to me, as you noticed. It's fine. Moving on from that. Opportunities! Let's go do something well below my level. Sounds good. Also, I have some rewards waiting for me. Yay! Rewards, yay! Also, now I've subscribed again, I should probably activate my skill queue. Yay! Important note. You know how in many MMOs you train skills by doing actions? But in Warframe that doesn't exist. Instead you get stronger by finding loot. You know, you find mods and endo. In EVE Online, you get access to new skills by passively training them over time. You activate your skills and it just accrues even whilst you're offline. Does the game say what the value of something is, or is that via player market? Via the player market. Yeah. However, you can expedite this. You can increase the rate at which you gain skills through implants. That's not a premium booster, that's just an in-game item. Normal farming. Or you can buy skill points directly from other players. Or you can buy entire characters from other players. Perfectly legitimately. You have to do it through the game systems. You can't just, you know, meet someone on some forum and be like, hey, yeah, give me your login details. No, there is an official process. But you can. You can trade characters.
Warp drive active.
I'm not going to use Imperial Aerial Ultra Frequency, that hurts me. I should have brought some normal standard, whatever. Space ship PV mission, not paying attention. Oh, I'm in 1.0 space. This is the safest space I could take it to. Also, if someone tried to attack me, they would be dead before they could hurt me. Unless they brought something blingy themselves, which why would they? They'd be dead before they could hurt me. So I'm fine on that. Alright. Hello, NPCs. I'm going to have to use Scorch. You're actually a bit of a distance away from me. You're actually still out of range. Okay, let's get closer. Just a little bit closer. Going to use Micro Warp Drive, increase my speed to over 1 kilometer per second. And... fire. That'll do. Close enough. Fire. 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 More ships are spawned. How much that block worth again? This one's worth $500 million. Fire. Oh, a little bit out of my range again. God damn it. Get in closer range. These lasers don't reach that far. This is... yeah. What's there about subscribing? This game is subscription play. So, it has 2 versions on the same system, as it were. Alpha and Omega. Alpha is free to play, completely. However, you're only allowed 1 account logged in at a time if it's Alpha. And you are locked out of mid to high level stuff. And when I say mid to high level, it's a bit of a mismatch in places. So, for example, I could use Tech 2 guns on some things as an alpha, but you can't use any Tech 2 ships. And then there's also some extremely basic ships you can't use as an alpha, just because they don't want a bunch of free accounts doing those kinds of things. Yeah. So, subscribing allows you to access faster training, which just means faster access to new things, and uncapped skills. You can train everything if you've obtained the skill book, which costs in-game money. Because there is Plex, Plex is like Platinum, so because you can purchase Plex for real money, you can bypass the cost of a lot of things, and likewise you can earn that said Plex, Platinum, the premium currency in-game. It takes a lot of skills to be able to get a decent income on that. So it's not like day 0 you're going to earn enough to pay your subscription, but day 0 you've got access to Alpha. It's all you're going to need at day 0. Alpha allows you to accrue maximum 5 million skill points. After that point you have to subscribe to gain more through passive training, but you can still gain skill points from purchasing them or from in-game activities that award them here or there. But mostly you'd want to get them by going premium. If it's saying so it's all like RuneScape, yeah, it's all like RuneScape. RuneScape, you're locked out of quests and you're locked out of locations, as well as high skill stuff and other limited skills. In EVE, you can still go everywhere. You can still interact with almost every system. It's just how much you can interact with it is massively restricted. So like, in mining is the most restricted for a alpha account. You can use the very basic mining ship only as an alpha account. any upgraded mining ship beyond that one, nope, can't use it. Even cheap stuff, nope, not allowed, can't use it. Whereas an Alpha account, I believe, can use a battleship. Which is very expensive in comparison. But they can't use the battleship I ransomed earlier. Also, we've already completed this combat site, it's done. We killed everything here. Because it's the most basic place. You can do this kind of a combat site in a very early game frigate. What I've brought here is the equivalent of my Lavos and my Boltor Prime to non-Steel Path Earth. I've brought Lavos and Boltor Prime to normal mode Earth. I think we can all agree that it's absolute bloody overkill. It's completely out. Hey, rewards for doing things which I did in the past, but the game didn't have this system before. This is basically a tutorial to guide you to the different things you can do, and giving you rewards for doing it. I'm just going, oh hey, there's those rewards waiting for me. When I started playing the game, none of that existed. It was, hey, welcome to the game, here's a ship, and there's the door. Figure it the fuck out. Very fortunately, in less than 48 hours, someone recruited me to their corp, showed me the ropes. When I outgrew what they were offering, I moved on somewhere else. And repeat until satisfied. Basically. Alright, we're in a new location, new NPCs, all really basic level, and I'm just going to put a hole in every single one of them. Bap. Lasers go pew, everything go dead. I'm using short-range lasers with ammunition that massively extends their range. It is technically the wrong damage type for this fight. But it's like using corrosive against the corpus. If you have 10 million corrosive damage, it's going to kill the corpus. Or in this case, Corelli. We might get some corpus to spawn. Difficulty cliff? Yeah. Eve has had memes about its difficulty cliff since forever. It has been the single biggest hurdle for the game, is just how damn difficult to get into it is. I'm going to manually pilot down there rather than just click approach, because I can. So I'm out of range here, because I have optimal range 30 kilometers, fall off 35. So that means I will hit without damage penalty due to range up to 30 kilometers, and then I'll start to have a damage penalty, or accuracy penalty beyond that. At 35 kilometers, I have about a 50% chance of hitting or something like that. Now they're coming in a lot closer than I had actually intended. I did not mean to come this close to them. Luckily, however, I still hit them. Because they could get under my guns, and then I have to switch to close range ammunition and forcibly slow them down. Oh hey, I've completed another daily. Didn't even notice that was going to happen, but sure, why not? That's what happens when you do different things in a game, I suppose. This is the most basic version of Sight. But even the most basic version of Sight can lead to valuable loot. Very, very low chance, but it can. When I say valuable, I mean like particularly valuable. Millions. And when you consider that a fully fitted frigate at a good level is not even 10 million, millions from a single site is a lot for a new player. A basic frigate... I've flown a combat frigate and gotten kills in a ship that didn't even cost 1 million ISK. Not even 1 million. That's no joke. I managed to kill a ship that was actively trying to fight me, not just some local chancers. A dude trying to defeat me. His ship cost about 25 million, and I killed it in my thing costing 950,000. I specifically took that ship because I could fit it for under 1 million to see if it was possible. Skill issue? Not a skill point issue, if that's what you mean, but it was he literally just got countered by me. I flew better than him. I did a better job. I countered what he was trying to do. He failed to counter me. He died. I took the loot out of his wreck. I put it on the market just next door. And then he bought it from me. He went to buy the exact same ship again, and that included some of the items I looted from his wreck. Welcome to EVE Online. It is a single universe. So worth it. So absolutely worth it. But yeah. I took 10 of those ships, so less than 10 million. I went down to that space. I lost 8 of them. But I killed, I think, 4 ships in that time. And just the first ship that I killed, that 27 million, whatever it was worth over twice what I spent. And I was having the experience of fighting 10 times over in just random hostile space for the fun of it. So you can just screw around cheaply. And that ship that I use, then, you can use on an alpha account. It wouldn't be as effective, you wouldn't have the same skill points. But you could do it. Good old brave newbies. Oh, these one. Oh, that one's a bit further away. I'll kill this one instead. Goodbye, NPC. Oh, more have spawned. This one that's staying out of range of those lasers? Have the pink ones. Pink one's long range, green one's short range. Took his bike and sold it to him. Yeah, I gave him a wheel back. He got a wheel and 1 pedal. The rest, he bought from someone else. All you need from me was the massive wars. Yeah, those make the news, because news sites love to go, oh, this was worth like 20,000 quid. No one's spending that money. That's not how it works. Imagine if you looked at your Warframe account, you looked at every item you had on it, every single one, and then you looked at the most expensive platinum packs, and used that to calculate how much it would cost to buy what you have on your account. That's what the news sites do. Now, have you spent that money on Warframe? Obviously not. Just like those Titans were mined in-game. People didn't buy them for Plex. Like if I'm telling you how much your platters were, your inventory's worth. Yeah, now expand that to every single item in your inventory. Even the untradables you'd have to buy from the market, etc. It's like all your Warframes. That's what the news sites like to do. It's still impressive battles, don't get me wrong. I still remember the names of some of them, like the massive fight that happened at BTAC R5RB and the destruction of Asukai. Or Battle of Asukai. I didn't attend either of those. There was a trailer put out where I think it was Le Petit Mort was FCing the Brave Newbies fleet that went, oh my god, that's a Titan! I unfortunately had to sleep through that one. It was out of the wrong time zone for me. But yeah. In fact, let me bring up that one. Best ones are epic betrayals. Yeah, betrayals happen as well. I have... Okay. Look, I'm not proud of this. I'm just showing you what you can do in this game, okay? I want to be very clear on this. I'm not proud of this, but I am also kind of proud of it. We're about to step into actual chaotic evil territory now. I just want to make this very, very clear. That's what EVE Online permits. Actual chaotic evil territory. So, with that in mind... Medal, scammer. Rewarded for shooting his own court members and ransoming. Calling them my own court members is a bit of a stretch. You see, I decided to take it upon me to be a practical problem. And I did a little bit of looking around, and I found this group, this Wolfsbane Defense Industries, long time ago. They were just openly recruiting for new players to join their group. They said they did mission running, and mining, and exploration, and high sec, and low sec, and null sec, and literally every box they could tick. I can tell you now, when someone says they do everything, they do fuck all. They really do not do a lot, and what they tend to end up doing is they go, hey guys, let's go mining. And you all go off to an asteroid belt, and by all I mean like 5 people maybe, they'll get together. We'll go to an asteroid belt, and you'll activate your lasers, you'll go mining. And how you mine is you lock up the asteroid, you activate your mining laser, and it goes bzzz. And that just repeats until either your hold is full or the asteroid depletes and you choose the next one. That's mining. It's great if you just want it on another screen whilst you're listening to a podcast. The income from it, unless you really spec into it, is around about shit all. But it is also one of the first things that a lot of new players are pushed towards. And that is a problem.
Warp drive.
I knew it was going to be like this. I also knew they had one other feature, which I think they still have. Yep. Friendly fire legal. This used to not be optional, but at this time it was optional. You can choose to have your corporation permit friendly fire among its members. The reasons you do that include having training exercises or using supposedly offensive modules to actually help your allies in some way. There are reasons to have friendly fire. But their reason for having it is just because they had it on. Bad idea. I joined. And I grabbed my shiny ship. I then looked at the map to see where are other Corp members in space. Ah, I see their locations. Also, don't mind me, just going to shoot NPCs whilst we have this little chat. I saw where they were. I saw what region of space they're in, and I started heading over there. I didn't need to say anything to anyone. I had all of it on my overlay. Excellent, let's head on down. Sure enough, I found someone mining in a mining barge. I warped up next to them with my shiny ship. They didn't pay attention. Why would they pay attention? It's a Corp member. They're in high security space. What's there to worry about? Moments later, they no longer had a mining barge. It was a wreck in space. They quickly got on the horn into the chat channel, screaming to... Oh, hello! Respawn! Respawn! Anyway, sorry. Get on to the rest of the Corp, like, watch out for this guy, he's attacking, he's shooting me, he blew up my ship, don't let him get you. Of course, this corporation had not taught their members how to deal with this. They hadn't taught them anything. They were just recruiting people and using them for the tax income. So they didn't know what to do. And I made my way to their home system, where there were more of them mining. Ding! Dong! Ding! After the fourth one died, people started to really cotton on. Oh shit, we're under attack, big time. Now the first thing you might think is, okay, just kick me out the group. Can't do that. If I am in space, you can't kick me out. The mechanical reason is because it would change rules and affiliations in space, which would be a problem for game mechanics, so the game just doesn't allow that. Main thing to take away is, you just can't do it. Ah, the respawn didn't give me a rare drop this time. I got rare ammo, but it's shit. I'm just going to take it anyway. So, that's really bullying the kindergarten moment. It's bullying the Corp owners who are basically exploiting new players and giving them a shit EVE Online experience. They say, we do everything, yeah, join us! And what they were actually doing was just getting people to mine at rocks. And think, wow, where's the trailer moments? Where's the big battles? Where's the fun? Oh. There's an ore buyback program. That's great. I'm just going back to Call of Duty. That's a bad experience. I'm still playing the Chaotic Evil role, but at least I have a raison d'être. I have a purpose. However evil it may be. So following on from that, they now realise, shit, we're under attack, and this guy can't be booted. Now what do we do? The Corp leader, the Corp being corporation, think guild. So the guild leader starts saying to everyone in the chat channel, do not undock, do not undock, this guy will murder you, do not fight him, do not go out mining, he will kill you. Another two people ignored that. I watched them leave the station, warp off to an asteroid belt, I go to join them, ding dong, and that's another two dead ships. I'm getting a lot of hate mail. They're upset with me, understandably. I came and just murdered them in their home. That they should be upset with that. That's kind of par for the course. They're learning very rapidly. Now they're not undocking. excellent. Things are improving. They're learning. They're finding out about so many game systems. This is the most exciting it has ever been for them. I'm not exaggerating. It actually is. Now, as the corp leaders telling people don't undock, don't undock, don't undock, they're trying to get help from their alliance. Oh, what's that? Turns out they're in an alliance who is just like the corp leaders. The alliance scoops up corporations to just take their tax money. The alliance is nowhere nearby. They're not going to help. They don't know how to help. So the corp leader is on their own. They're like, how do I deal with this? Some plucky upstart's like, well, I've done a few combat missions. I have a cruiser. I know what I'm doing. He undocks his cruiser. And dies. To me. I know what he thought was going to happen. Turns out I'm not an NPC rat. I have a little bit more damage output than that. Another one explodes. They're feeling out of options at this point. They're quickly discussing, trying to figure out things. What can they do? And all the while I'm patrolling around, keeping them hemmed in. Anyone coming around, I'll make sure they go running quickly if they don't die first. And then I get wind that someone's actively trying to kill me. Because he's not going to just undock in anything. He's got a plan. He's going to get people together. He knows how this will work. He's trying to get them to build a fleet. And that's a smart thing to do. He's thinking. He's thinking he could use his cruiser against my ship. Now, it would lose on its own, but he can get his corp members. Someone not proudly sure for happy telling this story? Yeah, probably. It's chaotic evil, but it's a fun story. He's trying to get his corp members to bring out healer ships to heal his while he shoots me so that I can't kill him. Reasonable plan. The problem is half the group don't even know how to fly them or have them because why would they? All they've been taught is how to mine rocks. The other half are listening to their corp leader who is saying don't undock, he will kill you. After all, I've killed 7 people now. It's kind of clear that I know how to kill them and they don't know if they can actually kill me, so they don't want to chance it. This guy's getting frustrated, like, come on, there's got to be someone. And so, quite to his good fortune, someone does get in touch with him. Someone from a different corporation gets in touch with him out of the blue. I can help you, says this stranger. I've been tracking Ken. He did this to my group as well. I know how we can beat him. The stranger offers to this man to be the healer that he needs. From outside the corporation, he says, Ken will never see it coming. The guy's like, this is brilliant! Yes! And so sure enough, heads to the location where I'm at, meets up with the helpful stranger. He opens fire on my ship, I open fire on his, and the helpful stranger starts healing me. Because Solomon, you're absolutely right. The helpful stranger was my other account. The helpful stranger was me. And another one perishes. And learns, oh shit, we really are in over our heads here. We're now at what, 8 ships dead. I'm offering ways to get me out of there, but the corp leader's having none of it. They don't want to listen to me. And I noticed that the corporation chat is getting very quiet. There's still people online. They should be panicking more, but they're not sending messages anymore. Who is that? Why is a Karma fleet here? Whatever. Have fun, Mike. I'll just leave into it.
Warp drive active.
Have fun. Anyway, as I say, I noticed it was getting very quiet, and so I pay a little bit more attention to what's going on. I pay attention to this scan and seeing where people are, and I notice, yeah, no, people are moving around in other areas. Things are starting to happen, aren't they? So I need to be on my toes. They might actually have an idea as to what they're doing. And then He thinks I'm running them for money. Anyway, ignoring that guy now. So, I get a message. I get the strangest of messages. Hey, I'm new to this game. I've only been here like 4 days. This is the most exciting shit that has ever happened. This is what I joined the game for. Like, this is crazy. All this destruction and chaos you've caused in minutes. I want in. The group has got together a private channel without you in it. They're planning and plotting how they can destroy you. I can tell you what they're doing. I got myself a spy! Now, I don't fully trust it, but he starts feeding information and I'm checking against what I've got and it matches. And sure enough, he tells me where someone is trying to set up a trap for me. He tells me the nature of the trap. He tells me that other people haven't yet arrived. I go carefully over. I check with my alternate character, nice and safely, and sure enough, all the details match up. I fly on over, and I blow up the guy getting ready to trap me. We're now at 9 ships killed. He tells me that the chatter's even more concerned. Like, why was I suddenly there? The guy is, the guy who's died is calling shenanigans. The others aren't taking it seriously just yet. But the others have got together now. They're creating a proper trap. And the mole is feeding to me the details as to where they're laying the trap. And so I just bounce my way around it. They realise there is no way I could have known to take the maneuvers I did without knowing exactly what they were doing. There was no way I should have been prepared for them. Which means there's a mole. Now they already know at this point, someone's reported I have a second character who contacted him out of the blue and deceived him. Now they know that I'm not the only one in the corporation on my side. But they don't know who. No one can trust anyone in the entire group. I could have been there for a day, a month, however long. They have no idea. The whole thing crumbles. What will it take for them to get me to leave? It's simple. Give me a medal. I don't want money. I can get money. Give me a medal for beating you. The corp leader argued and argued and argued the point. And I made it very clear, I'm not going anywhere. I have multiple accounts. You do not know the depths of my preparations. Give me a medal or give up on the game. Ah. And I got a medal. They gave it the most basic design they could. And they gave me a lot of colourful curse words. 2 different people got in touch with me after the fact. The mole and one other person to say this was exciting, this was brilliant. Thank you for actually showing me what Eve can be. Multiple others got in touch to be pissed off with me. They probably learned very quickly either Eve wasn't for them or maybe just change up what you're doing, dude. Just putting a laser beam onto a rock all day without the slightest understanding of the entire rest of the game is just waiting for things to go wrong. What's the significance of a medal? To have one. That's it. It's a permanent recognition, an irrevocable recognition. It is there forever that I got them. Bragging points. No amount of ISK, no amount of numbers that'll fall off the tracker compare to that. A permanent marker, it happened. To them, I won. It was gorgeous. The 2 people who contacted me, one of them went off to join a group of pirates, and the other one went off to go join the militia. They went to get involved in so-called sanctioned warfare. Faction warfare between 2 different factions. saw there was far more to the game than just shooting rocks and shooting red triangles, and they went, you know what, that's what I actually wanted. Screw this group. The ones who want to just sit there putting a laser beam on rocks all day, they can do that tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Those other two, they found their calling. Mission successful. Saved a couple new players from getting bored to shit putting a laser on a rock, thinking there was nothing else to do. Chaotic evil, but definitely some good of it. But mostly chaotic evil. Definitely a make your own fun revelation. Pretty much. Yeah. Go out there, see what there is to be done, ask questions, make mistakes, and have fun. Oh, and high sec isn't safe sec. It's high security, not actually secure. Very important difference. I do know that the alliance that group was in has since closed, and that group has never had a lot of members since, at least the few times I've checked. The corp leader probably learned bringing in randoms, not a safe idea. If you're going to do that, you need to actually know how to play the game and be ready for things to go wrong. They decided they're not ready for things to go wrong. Fair choice. Absolutely fair choice. The others who left went on to go find things that are more fun. Ah, we've had an interesting day, haven't we? We have had an interesting day. Exploring, dodge a Kikimora and some other ship over in Nullsec, ransomed a guy for 400 million and actually got paid it, brought him into Discord, taught him how to avoid that trap in future. Still getting some cash in from bounties, I guess. And story time we can. That's EVE Online. I hope you all have enjoyed this. We are well over time on the stream there, but it was absolutely worth it to get through that story. Absolutely worth it. If you want to try out the game, you know where to go. I don't need to give any sign-up links or whatnot. It's EVE Online. You know where to go. But that is all we've got time for today. I'll be live again on Sunday for some more Warframe. In the meantime, have yourselves a wonderful weekend. It's always been a pleasure. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, y'all.